Alright, but for now, what happened last time, guys?
Well, we decided, hey, let's show what we can do to these new people. And well, we went into this fancy arena and fought a fire and earth elemental, which we drastically underestimated. So let's got our shits back around. Very much. We managed to pull through. Thanks to our wizard friends here being of Phantom Steed and some fireballs. But there was one major problem that we forgot about once we defeated the fire and earth elemental. That being, it can burn into a big ass volcano elemental. Which again, which we handled, but not without proceeding to just use all of his strong ass AoE stuff against us. Other than that, we also met some new people there, such as Jester, who is the creepy man who keeps sneaking up on us as far as Leona's concerned. And yeah, that's all I can remember. Sorry, I'm still fried after having to deal with so many people from prom season.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, that's all you got to see. Cause
yeah, you did show up late, so that was what you saw, or like
and
about midway.
And then I was hyped up on haste energy and going pew pew.
Yeah.
Ranger go burr. But
so we essentially started in. I'm just going to call it space, where we all proceeded to be chained to nothing, but still chained, and meeting the beginning and the end. And essentially, if we could move along this one chain, you can actually go along your life, going towards the end or going towards the beginning. And these two primordial beings kind of gave us an option of, if you were able to fix the mistakes of why you died, we weren't fully supposed to die, maybe according to fate, but something else has happened.
I still say the end looks like a drow blood hunter.
I mean, you're not wrong. These are like the closest thing that I could find art-wise to those depictions of my characters. I do have like at least somewhat what he looks like, and somewhat what she looks like, but I've changed their character design so many times. I guess I'll say this real fast. These characters, from these two to their children, have been original characters of mine since high school. So, like, 12 years?
Wow.
So, yeah, I've been developing these characters for a long time. Especially these two.
Yeah, makes sense. That's very cool. And then, essentially, the corruption is doing something to fates, so we have to destroy the corruption to gain the reward, which can be anything. Knowledge, resurrection, possibly souls. I'm not sure about that. And then, of course, once we agreed, they dropped us out of the sky with Leona essentially still unconscious, and us trying to make sure that we don't fall to our deaths, which we actually did, which was surprising.
Do teleportation, flying.
And sticking to walls.
Monk shit.
Slow fall and sticking to walls.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, that's I guess to clean it up a bit, yes, you guys did meet with Solus and Lunara at the beginning. You guys came to. After it felt like your deaths, you were correct, and they told you that something interfered with your fates, and you weren't supposed to die at that moment. Something changed, and something caused your early demise. So they are offering, like you said, those rewards, whether it be knowledge, resurrection, or souls. You were dropped out of the sky, though you guys all were able to catch yourselves or bring yourselves to the ground safely. Afterwards, you did meet one of their children who they sent you to, which was this character. And he basically told you that the domain of iron will be your base of operations and where you will return to after dealing with the corruption in the other domains. He has offered a place to stay and a place to train, as well as a place to restock your supplies. So far, you guys, after meeting with him and him introducing you to your guide, which is Jester, you guys went off to test your skills and see how you guys work together as a unit. It was a tough fight, but you guys did learn how you guys work as a team, and how you guys work as individuals. And that is where we left off, I believe, is at the end of that fight.
So going around looking for bent arrows and finding, oh, that one's broken. Damn it. That one's burnt. Damn it.
That one's burnt beyond recognition.
And that's just a pile of ash.
Glory will go, do not worry of such things. We will resupply you with arrows if you need them.
But now I have to rename the new ones. You know, every arrow's got to have a name.
Raise his eyebrow.
Leona just looks at him, but just doesn't question it.
You know, they might fly better if you treat your arrows well.
Never stirred me wrong.
Yes, you had quite the aim.
Jester hands you a bunch of arrows and is like, but he hands them one at a time. He's like, this one is named, and then just starts naming off a bunch of arrows, handing them to you. Just going along with it.
Gives a shield.
Like, gives them all a nice little pat and then puts them in the quiver.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't think I can feel my toes anymore.
Oh yeah.
I for one I'm very tired of being set on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can we fight some water elementals next?
Oh, I can
I'd rather
that.
not drown. How about we not drown?
Honestly, affairs would be like, I can go more, but definitely say that. Let's see where they're going to allow us to rest.
Maybe we'll just stick to water that doesn't attack us.
Yes.
That sounds fair enough. Leona's just still mad that her hair got ruined. Cause like, are you fucking kidding me? She's just like.
You see Avaris kind of lift off the mask and shakes out all the ash out of his hair, and it looks absolutely perfect again.
Nice. How do they do that?
Not even prestidigitation can fix split ends.
So I Changeling.
No, but I can help you put your hair up, and just takes out 2 arrows and offers to braid your hair with arrows.
You know what? That actually sounds delightful. Sure.
How about we do it when we get to that room?
Sure. Let's do that first.
Glory will.
He kind of looks.
Go ahead.
Looks to gesture.
Oh yes, of course. I will guide you there. Now come along, children. Single file. No hitting each other.
rolls her
Is it Glory will nod and do you have more to say, little girl? As he looks at you, Leona.
Not really.
I believe they're waiting on you. I figured as much. Jester gives you the two fingers on his eyes and then points at you. Listen here,
We'll just like ah.
All right. As you guys leave the Coliseum, and you hear the cheers and stuff like that of your battle, and from the people in the stands, as they were very impressed with your work. But you do return back into the city itself. Do you wish to go straight to your new home, or would you like to explore a bit?
We'll probably explore afterwards.
I think we could all deserve a little rest first.
Gotcha. All right. As you guys leave the city, it's interesting. It's the center where you guys landed seems to be the densest area with like the most buildings, and then as you leave the center, it gets more rural and actually more spacious. And eventually, as you guys are leaving the center of the city, you find a simple place. It's almost in solitude in a way. Go ahead and place yourselves at the bottom or the south entrance.
This one?
Double layered.
Yep.
Oh, all the way down.
All the way down.
Is that part of the map? This kind of blue grid, or is that?
That is part of the map itself. I did not add that there.
Why does this place look familiar?
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it was funny because I've had this map for a long time. So when I ran into it in our normal Monday campaign, I was like, oh shit. But I bet you guys didn't know there was a second layer to it.
Nope, it was all blacked out.
Yep. It was-
Okay, I'm sorry. How do I put my token down again?
Drag.
Yeah, click and drag, or hold and drag, and then drag it into the area you want to place it.
Just drag your name on there.
Make sure it's your characters, not your folder. There you go. You there. And let's see, where did I put?
Looks at Joey and Kai. You two have been awful quiet since we left the Coliseum.
Joey's as if he experienced death once more when that earth elemental teleported to him, and then the lava elemental.
Yeah, he's having anxiety right now. It's like, just, no, not all right.
And Kai is probably sorry, I'm just thinking of my brother and what happened to him.
Like that DM. Oh.
All right. Listen here. I will make you play as two other characters.
Oh no.
Hey, once we get started, I'll be playing 10 other characters, so...
Yeah. But yeah. You guys... Jester opens the door in. Well, this is your home sweet home for now. It's open bar, open kitchen. If you need anything else, do ask and we will acquire it for you.
Kailthas just blinks a moment. Did you just say open bar?
Damn right I did.
This can only end so well.
I would like 5 bottles, please.
You see like an unseen servant, just like it almost looks like as if they're dressed up in a bartender's outfit, but they're just like, just a ghost. It's like a little blob with little hands. Just get the glasses and get bottles for you.
And then walks away with all 5 bottles, not offering anything to anyone else.
I just looked at my new monk friend. Are we sure that's gonna end well for him?
We'll see. If we need to, a bucket of cold water is always useful.
I'm not gonna be the one that has to hold his head over a bucket if he froze up.
Maybe I'll make a hangover concoction.
That would be a wise idea, as judging by how skittish he was earlier, he seems like a featherweight at drinking.
Well, why don't you test him and see? So, this place has many entities?
Just 'cause I'm curious. Oops, I need to save that an actual check.
well, bud.
Wow, the dice have decided.
All 4 of you, part of you, are just hammered. Like after you just chugged the first bottle, and yeah, you're pretty faded.
Yeah. Leona's like, no, thank you. I prefer something else. She basically asked the unseen servant, like, hey, can you give me like a blunt or something, or like shrooms?
He just like starts listing off, like specifically titled. Ooh, there's some ones from the Fae that from the wind domain that they they have that are trippy.
Yes,
I've seen a lot of souls lose their shit.
I want that.
Yeah.
Give it to me that.
Passes out in the bathtub.
Yeah.
After what's going on with me, I'm gonna need that.
As for rooms upstairs, I will have you guys fight over whose room is whose when all players are involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if any of
that's
you
only fair.
If you need Leona, she's gonna be going on a trip.
Yeah.
The monk is definitely not going to worry about bedroom size.
Leona will just go into an empty room and just get high there. Just hear a door walking, just be like, "Well, time to light up."
Alright, let's make the map smaller so I can drag this up.
Do I need to make a saving throw for how much shrooms I'm taking? Because here's the thing. Since Leona has a thing about carnal pleasures, she just takes all the shrooms in one go.
Oh my god. Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
My current self gets so drunk that it has to manifest another self.
To get you upstairs.
7.
Oof.
How bad am I gonna be tripping?
It's kind of a bad trip, especially considering it's like, well, Gesture 1 is fucking with you most of the time. So he's helping causing the bad trip in the first place. Also, everyone left you to your own device, so
It doesn't help that we only lock the door afterwards.
yeah. Yeah, eventually you like find yourself in your room and just locked and just tripping balls.
Yeah, if anyone comes in, her eyes are like super dilated.
But depending how long it takes you to calm down and go to take your long rest, unless you decide to stay awake the whole time.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna need to roll a wisdom save real quick to see if she'll see how this is gonna go. If she wants to go for round 2.
Oh my god, go for it. Oh well.
Nope. She's like, she puts the rest of the shrooms away. It's like later.
I'll save you for later.
Yep.
All right.
And goes to bed.
All right.
Functionally long rest. Did they get rid of that button that
I guess they did, because it's not there anymore. So I wonder if that was just like a experiment, and then they're probably going to bring it in later, or I don't know.
So I know they still have the API script for it, but that's.
Mm-hmm. I think it wasn't working for like 1 or 2 classes.
Mm-hmm. I think it got taken off for recoding.
Monks are so nice. I don't have to go through a whole bunch of spell slots and put them back. It's T and HP.
It's up to the DM if I change who I am or if I stay the same.
I think in this place you would more or less stay the same.
Alright.
Unless you believe specific backstory things would cause it to change. Because in this domain, the season is fairly constant and the weather is fairly constant compared to the others.
I figure I just kind of like leave it up to you, like when it randomly changes, since it's like unstable.
Yeah, it really depends on where you are. In the domain of Iron, it will probably be the same. Depending on where you went for the other ones, it would probably change. But yeah, you guys all finish a long rest. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure Anthonie and Kane already did theirs. But I'll double check. Yes, they did.
And of course, I actually sleep, and not trance.
Yeah. Put Anthony's HP up. Lay on hands. But yeah, you guys have your long rest uninterrupted, and the day is yours.
Alright.
Wakes up coughing, realizes he fell asleep in a bathtub.
Yeah, Leona just goes to check and make sure you didn't puke all over your room.
Make me a deck save. Well, you quickly find the hunting trap I put by the door.
Oh my god. He immediately tries to kill. So what was the trap exactly? Was it the spell one or?
No, part of my starting equipment for my background, I have a hunting trap.
Oh, is it just like the snare?
Yeah, it's like I think it's actually like supposed to be like a bear trap.
Oh god! Which you just weirdly enough, like even though like it snaps your leg, it doesn't hurt as much as you would think it would. I don't know if it's hard to tell if it's like the body you have or what, but man, that still feels uncomfortable as fuck.
Leona just it's just like. Are you doing okay in there?
And immediately, like, as soon as he sees someone, he like starts freaking out and starts to go for a weapon, then realize, oh wait, I know you.
Hey, so you doing okay after you had your drinks last night?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
That's wonderful to hear.
I see you. You really should learn to knock first.
I didn't know if you were passed out or hungover, so I just came in here to check if you were doing okay.
I get up and go and quickly bandage her leg and remove the trap.
Thank you.
I'll say for the sake of not taking damage, especially after the moment you just woke up. Then for shits and giggles, make a quick medicine check.
It only deals 1 piercing damage at most.
Still,
it's a DC 13. That's why he failed.
It's still a fucking bear trap.
Those things are not fun. Fun to mess around with.
But yeah, for shits and giggles, it's just medicine.
Yeah, so I will make a medicine check. What the heck is with my rolls? 4, 3, 7.
Oh god. How do you manage this?
Maybe it's the fact that I drank so much, I'm still a little out of it, and I'm just gonna pour the leftover alcohol on the wound.
There we go. Shit
What are
stings,
you doing?
but it's not infected.
Yeah.
Avaris, with your 15 passive perception, you just hear chink as the bear trap close echo throughout the hall. And
You hear a bear trap echo through the hall?
I mean,
The
followed by
and a sudden scream.
Yeah, followed by Leona's scream.
You just hear Leona just screaming in front of, son of a whore!
Yeah.
You see Varys kind of running down the hall and sliding into action, pushing the door open. What's going on?
Bear trap.
I was saying you probably would come in like right when I'm like pouring the alcohol.
Yeah.
Why are you... What? Why is there a bear trap?
I came in here to check in on him, and there was a bear trap.
I told him he should have knocked first.
I didn't know if you were passed out from drinking 5 bottles of liquor.
You see, like around the bed or like around where the tub, that was only one bottle that was actually finished. The others are fun, like barely even touched.
Yep.
Are you still stuck in the trap, or are you just getting cleaned up?
I think
I was just getting cleaned up.
Yeah, they got him out.
I've undone the trap.
Well, it seems I'm going to have to get some healer's kits with you lot. And he's going to kind of more professionally come over. And how much did you injure yourself?
I should be... I don't think it's too bad.
Say, breaking the fourth wall of the trap only does 1 damage. Excuse me.
So yeah. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to put anything into it for 1 damage, but you do see like it leaves a mark.
He's just going to look over you for a second to impress and check.
Oh my god. It looks fine.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you and is
She
like,
can walk it off.
You're not bleeding out, that is for certain.
Yeah, that's great. Also, how much did you even have to drink last night, by the way?
Looks at the bottle, probably not even half empty.
Wait, really? You got blackout drunk from half a bottle.
They can easily get drunk that way. You got more for later.
That's fair.
I mean, they said it was an open bar. No sense in drinking it all in one night.
Did you get something really alcoholic or just wine?
DM, what did I actually get?
No.
Well,
What do you think they would have given you? There was a wide assortment of stuff. What would you think your character would have wanted that they would have just totally handed it to you?
Probably a sort of wine.
Yeah, more than likely. They probably would have been like 5 different types because they were the bottles. So, yeah, there were like 5 different types of wine. And I guess so having like the first one he went into was the strongest one. Because like, I guess funny enough, yeah, they were mostly there for flavor. But yeah, even then, you see this man is just passed out from just that.
Yes, certainly. Do you need a hangover cure?
I don't know, DM. Do I need to find out?
Make another con save. Yeah, you do.
Hey, at least your con saves are getting better.
I think the only one that's rolled over a 10 was that wisdom save.
I think I'm fine. As soon as I can figure out which one of you is talking and pointing to a wall.
I'll go see if I can find some alchemy supplies.
As
That sounds like a good idea.
as you walk towards the door, you see Kai, and she just like whispers to herself, "Oh, we're doomed," and just walks away.
Have faith.
Hey, we're not that bad.
Faith
You're
is
telling me you
honestly
guys-
all I have in my life.
Like, grabs the other bottles. You guys telling me you didn't drink anything last night?
No. I got high last night.
Oh, at least that's one way of partying. Come on, have fun.
Varys kind of looks.
We only just had a flashback to the meat canyon levels of fucked up she saw last night. Yeah. Party.
Yeah. Varys is kind of in the same book. He's like, just not in the greatest celebration of moods. But perhaps once we actually fix some things.
Yeah. We was just like having that moment of like, that I had a really bad trip.
He kind of looks at you. Do you need a hangover cure?
No. I took too many shrooms. Had a really bad trip.
Alright. I guess Avaris is going to go down to the main floor and see what they have in the kitchen. If they have alchemy supplies or herbalism kit.
Meanwhile, I'm doing the classic dunk your head under the water.
Wait a second. I already have a herbalism kit. Now I just need herbs. Avaris kind of comes into the kitchen. You wouldn't happen to have a handful of ginger and basic herbs?
You see another unseen servant just like kind of scratch its imaginary chin and looks around and then nods, turns back to you, nods, and then goes and gets a couple herbs.
Let's see what I can make. He kind of starts heating up some water. And just essentially going to make a baked potion. The true hangover cure is all in your head.
I'm wondering when my charm person and my animal handling will come in.
Oh. Well, animal handling might.
I was just looking over my character sheet. It's like, what do I have?
I was also gonna say, I guess, for like, if you guys do, train with glory, he can also have you guys, if you guys want to switch out spells that you normally can't until you level up, that also works as well.
Okay.
I'm good with what I got for now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I don't technically learn new spells.
That
way,
is
so.
the best fake cure for a hangover you've ever made.
It's pretty convincing.
It's really it's a really nice tea. That's
I have no idea what it's made of.
You have zero idea.
Yeah. Varys is going to come back into the room. With the
The freaking
a cup
Fey
of
elf
something
with
that can
zero
help us.
nature to nature. Funny how that
And
shit
hands
works.
too.
All
Drink
right,
this and feel better.
make a con save with advantage.
16.
Hey, you feel better. It's still a slight headache, but it's like it feels like the whatever they gave you, it seems to be working. Whatever Avaris gave you is working.
Oh, dang it. Where'd the rest of you go?
I assure you there's only so far been one of each of us.
You were just really hungover.
But, there's a point. When you long rest, normally you leave out traps. It's not a bad policy, but just in the future reference.
Well, you could say I've had a bit of trust issues in the past, so do each his own.
That's fair. Still, just try to hold off on some of that. I'd like to think that we can all be friends here.
I mean, we did just literally meet each other within the hour. But yeah, you're right. I should trust you all.
No, it's a safe policy. You can leave your traps. I just want to make sure that I remember that we know that you have traps. Traps can still catch other people. If your allies know that they're there, they're not as dangerous. Just as long as we know they're there. So just warn us if you're going to trap when we rest. So we don't accidentally stumble into them once again.
I mean, you're lucky I didn't have enough time to put any magic in it.
You hear that? You're lucky, Leona.
Hooray for me!
Rolls for fire damage.
No.
The trap.
No. None of that.
Watches as the 3 arrows that laid across the room activate within range. No. That or I cast Ensnare.
Snare, yep.
Oh my god.
Well, I would have something to help me out of that, but you wouldn't like it. It would have probably hurt a lot. I got Thunderstep, my man.
Yeah, that spell is really only useful out of combat to set pre-combat because it takes an entire minute to cast.
No, not really. It's an action.
Casting time 1 minute.
Yeah, it takes 1
You
minute.
mean Thunderstep?
No,
No,
snare.
snare.
I was talking about snare.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Thunderstep is
useful
instant,
for yeah. It's useful for preparing out of combat, but in combat it's like, oh look, I'm gonna take 10 whole rounds to cast this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Keep him at bay.
Well, it is an 8-hour duration, so it makes sense.
It lasts forever, yeah.
I think the best moment I've ever used that is putting it outside of an entryway that only has one exit and calling the big bad guy out to fight us.
Ah, good times. Except we lined that shit with explosives.
Oh, yes, perfect.
As you go back downstairs, you see Jester just chilling on a table. You also see Joey and Kai eating breakfast.
He's chilling on top of the table?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like as if it was a sunbed.
Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who drank last night.
Well, at least he's comfortable.
It's just like
He kind of
sees you
moves
guys come
over.
down. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Avaris is just gonna go over and just he's like, is he like paying attention to us, or is he
Oh
literally
yeah,
just...
he sees you guys walk down and stuff like that, and he basically says, they're trying to kill each other on the first day.
In my defense, I did nothing.
True.
Which could be surprising in the first.
Meanwhile, Leona's just dicking around, just playing around with Eldritch Blast energy because she's bored.
So, kids, what would you like to do today?
You said that we had access to markets.
You do. There is a specific one that you can go to, unless, at least for the expensive things. If you wish to supply in simpler stuff, you can. There are many different markets with you can get those things, but for the big important stuff, there is a specific one.
What do you think? Big and important, or little first?
Well, that depends. This place is supplying us with free things. Is that the same for the market?
Basically, as long as it doesn't have huge gold, like requirements, you can get it here in the house itself. If it does require gold, like, you need a specific rare herb that can only be found in so-and-so place, then yes, you're going to have to go to the market for that.
No, just asking for some +1 arrows in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, no, the fridge does not contain +1 arrows. Enchanted stuff and things of that sort is the big place that you would have to visit. And then if you guys wish for like component items and or like a diamond that's worth so and so, then you would probably have to go to certain other places or this or the big place.
Mm-hmm.
Or steal the diamonds from the necromancers.
Yeah. Also, Jester will say, also if you have any questions for me, if you feel lost or whether in the type of situation you're in or where you're at, then I am an open book, as they say.
This place would supply alchemy supplies. I'd probably have to get that on my own.
More than likely, at least the simpler things. If you're wishing for a very rarer ingredient, then you would probably find it at the Emerald Emporium.
Mm-hmm. Mostly just want to know if I need to get the actual supply kit, or if this place has that kind of features. I'm asking you just because the supply kit costs like 50 gold, so...
I would say, like, yeah, depending on the type of kit, you can, like, just purchase it, somewhere, like, in a different store. Basically, if it's not a big, huge purchase item, I'll say you guys do just go to the store, to that specific shop, and buy it. But, yeah. It's one of those, they'll either order it for you and bring it here, or you go to that shop and it's owned by a simple shop owner. No need for roleplay on that.
Yeah, no, not a worry. I won't worry too much about it. Essentially, just because of his backstory, I was just going to have him make some potions and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
In downtown, so it wasn't going to be anything too impressive.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. I don't think you can do that with herbalism kit. You can do healing potions, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I want to do something like potion of even haste would be really good. Mostly it would be the cost is the same. It's just the roleplay. Potion of poison, or potion of speed, or potion of water breathing kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Nothing that I think it Xanathars, it'll give you the cost of the potion. Like, a common potion is like 25 gold, and an uncommon potion is like 100, and rare is like 1,000, and a legendary is 5.
Yeah, I believe I looked at that and I did like either change the prices or like basically have my own. So the Google Doc that I posted on our thing has those prices for the where you guys are headed. So depending, it is subject to change, but for the most part, that's pretty much the prices for those specific things.
Do you mind pinning that in the...
I thought I did. Let me double check. I should.
Because I don't see it pinned, so I'm just gonna have to go back through this.
It's also the third one. And the unless it let me double check it. Yeah. Did I not change? Right now it
there we go, yep.
Emerald. Oops. That's what it should be called right now, for now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, so if I... Essentially, the cost is just going to be the same for them, just in the downtime might make it if there's time.
Also, depending on like which type of potion you're making, it could be like so like for the haste potion, if you're in the domain of wind, you can find the ingredients there, and you know just make me a survival check to see if you find them, just so you can like possibly make free ones instead of purchasing the items required. So I can definitely do that. But for now, would you guys like to go to the Emerald Emporium?
Yes.
Sure, let's do that.
All right. Jester takes everybody through the city. And actually, let me do this. Let me gather you guys up a little bit. So I can just copy and paste you guys there.
Is it the Emerald Emporium or the Sapphire Emporium?
This one is the Emerald.
Okay.
And
so is this like the magic place then?
Yes and no.
Because is your current list current from what they have?
Say that again?
Is your list current on what they have?
Yep. This is everything they have. As you guys walk in,
I only see one item that's possibly purchasable and possibly an item I might buy, but it's going to be like literally all my gold.
Yeah. Magic items do be expensive.
Well, you don't have to buy food.
True.
I was thinking of getting the Cloak of Protection.
Ah. As you guys enter, you see assortment of magical items as well as scrolls, enchantments, and books, and all sorts of kind of things. You also see like expensive weapons and the sort like behind the counter. And sitting at the front or the desk, you see this character. Let me bring up there. Where you guys can see.
This map is very big.
It is.
This means that's a big place.
Ooh, cat's ears. Cute.
You see her sitting at the other end of this place. But yes, you can see that this place is pretty massive and has a larger assortment of things. As you approach, you see her that she's just like head first into a book. Hasn't even noticed that you guys walked in.
You see Avaris kind of come up to the desk and just tap it with the back of his... just knocking on it.
On the book?
Good day. No, on the desk.
Oh, gotcha. You see like her ears like perk up a little bit and it's just like, surprised. Oh, sorry, I didn't notice you all walk in. She sees Jester. It's like, it's good to see you, Jester. He does a bow.
Where did this man show up from?
It's a mystery.
Greetings to you. I'm Avaris.
I'm Leona. Pleasure to meet you.
A pleasure.
What?
Pleasure. My name is Flanexia.
You don't... And then kind of looks at Jester. You don't look like an aspect of the deities. Are you soul trapped here as well?
Though I might not look it, I am in fact an aspect, though I do try to hide the features a little bit more than compared to my other compatriots. But it is tough to leave other souls in charge of a place like this. Especially ones that try to steal my things.
I see you have a plethora of items for adventurers. Do other souls often go out to fight things?
Oh, definitely. This place is, well, very dangerous, but for the most part, we don't allow everybody to gain such items, as that's why the price is the way they are. We don't want to give these things away just so for them to lose them.
How often do people go out after buying them only to lose them?
A decent amount. Like I said, this is a very dangerous place.
Well, I believe we are destined to go out and venture, so if we should find any of your lost wares, would you mind if we bring them back to you?
That would actually be very lovely. Or you can also keep them for yourself if you find use for them. As considering you are all very important, we do need you to stay kind of safe.
Being well equipped to deal with the actual danger means the danger is actually more likely to be dealt with.
Yeah, which speaking of which, we don't have a lot in the way of money as of yet, but do you have anything within a moderate price range to help us out.
I might be able to come up with a couple things, though I might also offer something else, a trade of sorts.
Well,
All right.
not quite sure what I have to that would be of your interest, but if I have something you would like, I'm sure we can make a deal.
All I ask from you is your skills.
What would you need our skills for it?
To how do I put this? Well, I guess I can't really sugarcoat it. I need you to kill one of my pets that have gone astray.
So you're offering a deal if we kill your pet? Is this pet gone out and been a danger to people?
Oh, it is very dangerous. You see, I like to tinker with things, and this is one of my many creations, but it has gone off and grew a mind of its own, and its previous memories have shown up, and, well, to also not sugarcoat it again, it's a green dragon.
A green dragon. You kept a pet green dragon to experiment on.
How exactly do you keep a pet green dragon?
I guess if it doesn't have its full mind. Don't think I've ever thought of experimenting on a green dragon. I was not.
Better question to ask would be, what kind of experiments were you running on your pet dragon, as it were?
Well,
I feel like this is something we should know.
If you make a persuasion.
21.
It seems like you do deserve to know, as this is a very dangerous task I'm giving you. But you see, when not only mortal souls come here, but also sometimes the draconic kind or dangerous creatures appear. Some of them with darker intentions or intentions of their own. And to keep them in line, we take their souls and are able to control them for our own purposes.
So you said you wanted this creature dead, not brought back alive by chance?
I mean, if you can, but unfortunately right now I do not have the means of you putting it to sleep. But if you can do that, that would be more helpful. It is, for me, it is, if you do kill it, do not do crazy amounts of damage to it. Thank
you. Don't destroy the body.
Do not destroy the body. For that is as simply as turning back the switch for me. But if there's nothing to turn back on, then it is all a waste.
I mean, I make no promises, but we can certainly try what we can, but of course, as you've stated, we are very important and our lives would have to come first.
Very true, but looks towards Jester, and Jester has his creepy smile and goes, says, I see this as an opportunity to test you once more. As you see, a corrupted aspect is twice as strong as what this is. And
That's
if you this is another way of testing your skills. If you cannot handle this task, then there is little hope that you can deal with one of us.
I mean, the only way to get better is with experience, and what better experience than to fight?
Very well said. Of course, we do not mean to send you into unlikely odds, as Panexia will say. Of course not. I will provide you with certain things that will help you in this fight. And
that will be welcome.
And as for your reward, go ahead.
So, seeing as this seems we are going to agree on taking this, I would appreciate any information you can give us as far as when it last left, what directions it followed, and if you know anything like its personality and eating habits, that would help us to track this beast down.
Also, how old are we talking of this being in terms of it? Is it a young, or is it a fully grown dragon?
It's an adult.
Oh, lovely.
Though it is not as strong as a standard adult dragon from the mortal realm. I did put some precautions in there, as most adventurers that are in the domain of iron aren't strong enough to take on a full adult. I believe you, looking at all of you, you are the strongest ones here.
You certainly aren't wrong.
Kailthas also take out a small notebook. If you could just jot down any information you can tell us about your creature, that would help us find him.
Of course. I have also she'll draw out the map of the area and stuff like that, and I believe his exact location is here. It's not too far from the city itself, but do be careful. Though I doubt the journey there will have any interruptions. I believe you will run into it first. Unless you get lost somehow.
More than likely, if we're going to get lost, we'll find it. It will find us.
I'm going to use my Wanderer background trait and study the map.
Alright. As for other information, it is not your standard green dragon. It has a couple tricks, I guess you could say, but who knows how much has changed from when it, I say corrupted loosely because it's not what you guys will be dealing with, but I guess it's when it went haywire. Who knows what systems are available to it or what systems are not available to it. Or hell, if you even learn new things to do. Do know this, it will use the environment to its advantage.
So I'm curious, when you say haywire, are you meaning actual machines? Did you experiment with machines, or are you talking the arcane?
I dabble in a little bit of both.
So we're potentially dealing with a robotic magic dragon.
More than likely.
Leona's just thinking to herself, What kind of what fresh new sort of fuckery is this?
You have no idea.
Well, if we're going after the green dragon, and it's a true... Well, if anything, I don't think you would get rid of its ability for poison. Do you happen to have anything for poison resistance?
As of, potions at least, that I can let you have. Like I said, I cannot give you magical items because I don't want to lose, give them to you just so for you to lose them.
No, the potions would be just
fine. As I was saying, for your reward at least, I will give you, if you come back, and depending on the job done, I can give you in exchange one free rare magic item of your choosing, as well as a good amount of potions for your next journey, free of charge.
Well, it certainly sweetens the reward. Let's say the rest of you. You a lot alright taking this on?
Well, I have no problem with taking it on. Pretty sure we have a good chance of beating it. What about you? Nobody know over to our archer friend.
I mean, sounds like it'd be a good opportunity to get stronger if the things we're going to be fighting later on are as tough as they say. We kind of need to get the experience.
As well as the items. Yes. Then we will take the job.
Great. She kind of claps her hands and is pretty excited for this. Well, let me start by giving you a couple of these. She puts out 5 antidotes, which is basically like if you have the poison condition and you drink this, it removes the poison condition. As well as 2 potions of protection from poison. And how are you guys doing on regular potions? Because I believe you used a couple in the previous fight, correct?
Yeah.
I currently have one that I have not used.
I still have one.
Okay. I'm trying to remember who had the first greater healing potion and if you guys drank that. Because I know Glory gave one freebie so before the lava elemental fight.
I kind of think that Kane's character had the greater and did the drive-by potion for Leona when she went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kai. I think gave the potion.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, maybe it was Joey. My notes do not say.
Let me check their character sheets just in case. Does not look like he has any potions.
Avaris used most of his healing.
Doesn't look like Joey had any on him, so he might have used all of his. Question mark. And then for Kai has just the one potion of healing. So yeah, I believe Joey used either both of the greater and the standard potion. Or just use the standard potion to give to Leona.
That'd be fine, because apparently, from my history, I have a habit of getting bullied by everything. Then apparently everything was at Leona is like, new target!
Let's see. She will give you one more greater. She will add also one greater healing potion. And then you guys could decide who gets that. And then 2 standard health potions. And I will assume one of those health potions will go to Joey, as he doesn't have any.
Yes.
Okay. So then, yeah, you have one more health potion you want if you guys want to give it to somebody, or one standard one and one greater.
Do you want to give Joey the greater again? Because he seems to be able to fly around. And then the other healing to Leona.
Yeah, let's give Joey the greater.
Okay.
They are mobile med station.
And I'm going to assume that apparently the 2 frontliners, which is hilariously the monk and the Warlock, Hexblade Warlock, let's get the potion of poison resistance, or is it the antitoxin?
It's the 5. There's 5 vials of antitoxins, and then 2 protection from poison.
Doesn't antitoxin give you the advantage on saving throws against
being poisoned? I believe so as well.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys could either give 1 vial to each and drink it before the fight, or wait till you actually get poisoned and drink them to get rid of the poison. If you believe that you can't, get rid of it through the saving throws.
Yeah. Either do resistance or antitoxin, which is advantage. Because poison of resistance is probably the better option for the ones who's going to be probably continually hit. Going to be interesting trying to track this thing. I'm not a hunter.
Luckily, she with the map that she gave to Kailthas and how its behaviors are, it's pretty much like a straightforward. Again, as long as you guys don't get lost and find where it is in that specific area, you guys should be fine. Yeah. I think because this is basically the special combat for the quick session that that so happened to be today. So
Yeah. For just a little something to do. I am surprised that you chose an adult Dream Dragon. I can really find it, but I'm like,
I did lower a lot of things. I changed a lot of its stats because I saw some of the shit and I was like, that does a good amount of damage, so I'm gonna cut that in half. And
yeah, because even a young dragon doesn't look around and find out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. It's pretty much the same. I believe it's the same level as the lava elemental. You just don't have to fight the other stuff, or the two mini elementals into it.
Well, it still has a breath attack.
Oh yeah, there's that.
We got it.
Yeah.
Though I do think our two frontliners are actually very dexterous, so.
Look, I'll just be glad if I can if I don't get poisoned to death.
Are you just setting up the map, or shall we head out?
I already have the map ready. I'm just again, just because there is only 3 of you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys wanted to do something beforehand before you head straight there, because I guess depending, I might either end it or give you guys a moment to look at each other, like your character sheets and the other 2 players' character sheets, whoever wants to puppet them.
We could definitely pilot.
Yeah, because
I was my patient about like, hey, how do you feel about possibly getting a dragon soul soon?
If you want to start giving access, we can at least start looking at it, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and start because I know for Jane's character, we're gonna need to figure out what spells we need prepped for this fight.
Unfortunately,
the thing is, I already think because Kai's character is a paladin, I believe.
Paladin Warlock.
So I don't think there's anything we can prepare. He's got spells.
For Joe, for Kane's Joey, I think he picked the main, basically his main spells that he's gonna go with, and not the prepared stuff. Granted, that's wizard shit, so like that's probably what his character spellbook had until he gets more scrolls. So, which he could also buy here.
Yeah.
Chosen.
Yeah.
Can be
he probably only picked just that basic. He probably didn't even fill out his spellbook, because you're supposed to be able to also have like not only just your prepared spells, but like how many spells known. Period.
Mm-hmm. He might have done spells known. Period, but he probably just didn't prepare them. But
it's got quite the number, but it doesn't look. Let's say he would not have all these. We've never had a wizard at this.
Yeah, I don't play a wizard, and it's always a funny thing to like try to figure out prepared spell, like how many you have, and then Roll20 doesn't necessarily tell you or give you like doesn't do the math for you, because at least D&D Beyond does.
No,
it'll specifically say you have these many known spells or prepared spells you can use right now. So it also doesn't keep into account the free ones that you always have prepared because either race or shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just another weird factor.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason why if I use spellcasters, I prefer D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Not many people realize it, but it helps. It helps me keep my.
Yeah, my druid spellcasters, when they're high levels, I make sure that I have like in my notes how many I can prepare, and just have my giant list. but I can't level up normally because I have my giant list. They're like,
Mm.
you can only choose this much. I'm like, fine. I'll level up normally if I can't do it with the character baser. Let's see. Wizard. So, it kind of comes down to it. Do you want me to also pilot Kane's character again?
It is completely up to you guys, who wants to pilot who. Considering you're used to Kane shit, that'd probably be the best idea.
So yeah, his spellbook total is his intelligence modifier plus his wizard level. I was
So
trying to figure out
6
the-
plus...
So 4 plus, so 10 spells he can have prepared.
Gotcha.
There was something else tacked on there?
Oh,
So
Okay.
his modifier is 4.
Yeah, so you can have up to 10 prepared. It says you prepare a list of wizard spells that are available from you to cast. To do so, you choose the number of wizard spells from your spellbook equal to your intelligence modifier plus your wizard level.
Okay. So we just need to choose which ones. Yes, well, you will also obviously have his Phantom Speed and Fireball. Do you want the haste? Probably.
Ranger go pew pew.
Yep. Ranger go burr.
Mage Armor, Shield, Magic Missile, Misty Step, Web.
So does that mean either me or Anthony's, or me or Michael is taking Anthony's character?
Whichever one you guys want to, or whoever wants to. Because I doubt that I would be able to, because the type of boss that I'm using, or not boss, but the type of creature I'm using, it's gonna need my full attention.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So yeah, essentially Paladin with a little bit of Warlock, so that's not too difficult.
Yeah. Smack things, smite them, and bonus action, hit him with a spiritual weapon.
So yeah, I can probably do that. I just gotta read up on some of the custom things, like his Blessing of the Raven Queen. I gotta see what that does. It's like a Misty Step, it looks like. You can use that apparently 3 times.
Alright.
Does he have like a ring of spell storing or something? What is his stored spells he
Oh.
says he has?
It's a Moonblade. Moonblade shit. I don't remember if he's already stored spells in there, or if he had personal notes on it, or...
He's got 2 magic missiles, 1 cure wounds, and 1 spiritual weapon. It looks like.
Gotcha.
Or sacred, yeah. I'm assuming those use charges each time they're cast.
So basically, how these Ring of Spell Storing works is, you can store up to basically any type of spell in it, as long as it equals the level 5. So, for example, basically like it has there, so he has 3 level 1 spells and then 1 level 2 spell. If he can basically use any of those. They are based off of the caster who casted them, though. So, for example, if like he borrowed a spell from or took a spell from Joey, it would be off of his intelligence modifiers and 2-hit and stuff like that. Yeah, mostly in my other campaigns, I use it for like I borrow the Paladin's Bless, and then as the Sorcerer, who's just a Blaster Sorcerer that doesn't have other concentrations, I just bless the party and stay the fuck back and keep up concentration.
Yeah.
So instead of having the Paladin waste a turn not hitting things, blessing the party up just to get hit and possibly lose the concentration.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
But yeah. But yeah, that's from his or her Moonblade, basically. Moonblade shit.
Okay.
I believe Joey's is fairly straightforward because it's like blaster slash buff character, but also needs to stay as far away as possible from the from the thing trying to kill it.
Mm-hmm. No, it is very straightforward.
Yeah. Play keep away.
Yep.
By the way, this if this fight goes wrong, Jester and the other aspects will get you out of there. So there's no like huge fear of absolute death, because it is like, you know, there is only 3 of you with, you know, new characters and piloting 2 other new characters, and yeah, basically, yeah, see this as another test to see if you guys are capable of fighting, you know, the really big thing.
Fill a session.
I think I got it.
All right.
I think I'll be fine.
Panexia will, well, is there anything else you wish to buy or ask or?
I don't think so. I'll probably think of something in the middle of combat.
You have anything that I could purchase for 300 gold?
Let me look. There's possible scrolls, spell scrolls if you wish to buy certain ones. You can buy more health potions. Those are always very helpful. I have Hail Giant Strength, Growth, Resistant. Oh, Potion of Resistance would probably be nice in this.
I thought that's what we got. 2 poison resistant potions.
Having even more would be also helpful.
Yeah.
I think that was more of to remove poison. I think she's saying she's got actual status resistance.
Well, the antidote does. They gave us 2.
There is 2 potions of protection from poison, which is like a paladin spell, I believe. Let me look it up. Let me look up the exact. Protection from poison. Touch creature, if it is poison, you neutralize the poison. If more than 1 poison afflicts the target, you neutralize 1 poison that you know is present, or you neutralize 1 at random. For the duration, the target has advantage on saving throws against poison, and it has resistance to poison damage. So the 2 protection from poison potions are, yeah, they're to remove the poison as well as give you resistance Target has vengeance and resistance to poison damage and advantage on saving throws. The antidote just straight up removes the poison condition and I would say also gives advantage, but doesn't give you resistance. So it's the antidotes are a less potent version of the protection from poison potions.
Yes.
And probably will only give you advantage on a saving throw only once.
Mm-hmm. While the potion of resistance actually will give you for an hour.
Yep.
Same thing with protection poison.
I mean, that might be useful if you guys don't mind. I can buy us a few.
Sure. I would say go for it.
Honestly, have it with me, and I will aid in potion endeavor.
How much are you asking for those potions?
Specifically, the potions of protection from poison, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm. Potion of poison resistance.
If you want the poison resistance ones, those do not give you advantage on saving them. They only give you a straight protection, so those would probably be cheaper. Yeah, straight resistance. So they would probably be cheaper than the protection from poison. So I would say the potion of resistance would probably be 150, as the protection will be 200 each.
So do you want to buy 2 resistance or 1 protection? I will split the cost with you.
Say, probably better to get the 2, the lesser compared to just the 1. We can shave off as much damage as we can.
Alright. 2 resistance then.
Alright.
Which you said was... How much was 1?
150 each. So...
Okay. So 300, so it's 150 between the 2. That's...
Drops me down to 160.
Do not look too sad. You might make your money back depending on the condition you bring my dragon back.
It is all good. Potions can be always resold if not used.
That is true, as well as you may keep any of the potions I've already given you as a gift if you come back alive.
It doesn't bode well for the realm if we don't, so...
Very true.
Right. So, it's only one of us that won't have, like, a resistance potion kind of thing. And all of us have an antidote. So, the potion of resistance will go to... Well, obvious Kailthas, you get to should keep yours since you paid for it. And do we want to give it to Joey or Kai? The other one.
Maybe give it to Kai? Couldn't hurt.
Alright. It's the other potion of resistance.
Alright. I will take it. So let me just drop that on his sheet for him. Boop. There we go. He has a potion of poison resistance in his inventory. Alright, so looking at the map and like where you drew him, so you said he was last seen in this direction.
Yes. From
Right,
narrowing
well,
it down, he should probably be right here.
Alright, well, I guess we have our mission and our destination. The rest of you all ready to head out?
Indeed.
Let's do it.
Before you leave, let me do something before, because if I don't do this, Emmet's gonna have my head if you do not survive this. And she will put like, go up to each of you and put like a sigil on you. When you defeat the dragon, put this in. She will hand like a scroll to whoever wants to take it.
A scroll?
Anybody can use it. It's fairly simple.
Alright. I'll give it to Joey. Scroll.
When you defeat the dragon, merely place this sigil on it and your job will be done.
Onto the dragon corpse or body. Or just on the ground.
Sounds like we just touch the paper to it. And it should do the rest.
Very much so.
Alright.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. As you guys go on, Jester will more or less guide you at least out of the city. And he will let you guys on your way. Make me a couple survival checks to make sure you guys follow the map correctly.
I would say with Wander advantage.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Unfortunate.
Why are my rolls crap today?
We are getting them out of the way. Let's go with that. Go ahead and for those who aren't here.
That was for.
Oof. Well.
I got the 15.
Okay.
Get it out of the way now.
Wow. Kailthas read the map, but it's just like he doesn't know the forest quite well or like the area, as you know, because you guys are all fairly new to it. Joey's kind of like second backseat driving you and just like no, it's this way. And then like you have like those aha moments, like no, he is right. Fuck. And
looks at map, sees mountain, realizes mountain is to my right and not my left.
Yeah. And eventually you do. Give me 1 second to find the good music for this. As you guys are trying to find your way there, you do find the general area of where it is, and you kind of see like a green smog just like covering the whole entire area. You see most of the trees either dead from the poison or snapped in half by, the dragon moving through it.
Seems like we're close. We probably should make sure we drink the potions. Protection from poison lasts an hour, so we should be near enough to be able to take it.
We should proceed with caution. We don't want it seeing us before we see it, and I'm gonna go into stealth. Wait, I'm not wearing heavy armor. Why does it say I'm wearing heavy armor?
That's a very good question.
You with on Kai's or?
Oh, maybe I was on the wrong character sheet.
Yeah. That's still a +7 to stealth and though with heavy armor. Holy shit.
Let's say.
Oh, so close.
Yep. Let's say let me re-roll that. Okay, my rolls are sucking.
The dice gods don't like you today.
Yeah.
With something above a 10, that I'm okay with this.
Spawn yourselves down here. Yeah, place yourselves in the south side. There you go.
I am the worst ranger of them all, apparently. I know the land like the back of my snap.
And it just, it's just like, should we buy you a compass?
Honestly, if you didn't say anything, I wouldn't have noticed.
Okay, when we get back to town, we're buying you a compass.
I mean, if this is the forest, technically we can't get lost with my natural explorer, but...
When was the last time you did some exploring?
Did you want more survival checks or just stealth?
Just stealth.
I'm just wondering because you rolled more survival, and I was just wondering.
Luckily, with Joey, it was high enough, and then Kailthas, yeah. With that, I'll take that second survival advantage because again, you've read the map and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I did realize those were 2 survival rolls and not stealth rolls.
Yeah.
But it's 7 and 2.
So yeah.
Should I go ahead and roll stealth real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
That's a hell of a lot better.
Again, make sure that's not Anthonie's, or
no,
if it is yours.
That's my character sheet, but I don't know why it's saying that I have heavy armor on. And
what do you have on?
I would check your settings then.
I say neither of us have heavy armor on.
I got half plate, which would give me disadvantage probably.
Yeah, you already have your disadvantage 13 stealth, which is interesting. Why they're not? They've got it.
Well, regardless, because even if it's at disadvantage, I'm still taking the higher roll because it's, ironically enough, it's at advantage because as you guys approach, you hear, like deep breathing as, you see this creature passed out, asleep on the edge of this mountain area or this cliff.
Joey's going to have maybe time to ritual cast his Phantom Steed.
I would assume that he would have done it before.
Yeah, he'd be going through. He definitely wouldn't be going through the trees and just his feet. No, I don't have it. The horse.
Oh, right. And then let me put it here. Let me give you permissions to give permission to everybody.
I is going to hit Avaris with a Shield of Faith.
My AC goes up to a 20.
Oh, that's why I can't fucking. That's funny. I was like, I was like, because I have two screens open, for one to record and one DM vision, and I was like looking at the player version. And I was like, how come Kai and the Steed are fucking missing? That's because I put them on the DM layer by accident. I was like, what the fuck? It's like they should be there. That's all.
Oh, whoops! I forgot to reset my spell slots when I rested on that.
Go for it. As for... Second. Put this in your guys' journals, and... This is what you see.
It is actually very mechanical. That's dope as hell.
Mara just Leona just thinks to herself, "That's so going in my boss's army."
Make note that I don't want to face your boss's army.
No, you probably don't. She was just saying that to herself. It's better you don't know what my patron is.
That is very true.
They're a bit intense. Things just has flashback to the first time she met her patron.
Yeah, it's probably not gonna work. I had an idea, but that's not gonna work.
Also, if you guys scroll down on the handout, you can see the traits.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it is currently asleep. So I suppose we have the surprise on it. Any ideas?
Get close to it and hit it as hard as we can without being seen.
Also, let's try and damage its wings to make sure it can't get airborne.
Can certainly try to sneak up on top of it and break anything. Joe kind of looks at the three of you. Which of you want to be hasted?
I mean, it seemed to do pretty well last time, though. Kind of made me jittery and all.
I say let's have our archer friend here get haste since he has made the most use out of it.
Alright. And he will cast haste on you, and he will be concentrating on that. I'm mostly just putting it in there so that I know what he had, or what he has used.
Now the strange question is can we get up to it without it waking up to do anything?
That is the question. Out of, perhaps, us, perhaps before hasting you, he might cast invisibility on someone.
I mean, if we have enough time to prepare, I could set a trap for it.
Yes, put down your cordon of arrows.
I was actually thinking of the snare, trying to see if we have
Oh.
enough time to just sit in for a minute
Man.
before it wakes up.
Holy shit.
Alright. Shall we do... You get your ensnare down. Invisibility on Avaris, who will just go up right on top of it. And then once Avaris attacks, that's when all hell will break loose.
So,
Or do we
like,
want
if you
to...
cast- So
Also,
if you cast invisibility on me, and then I just sneak up there, write a couple runes on the ground, and then
Yeah.
Also, I would also like to advise us to just like scatter a little bit more so we're not in breath weapon.
Yes, definitely. Alright. Invisibility for you, but you won't be able to be hasted because he's going to be far from you. Does haste need to be a touch? Does
It's
haste-
touch, yeah.
Yeah, so you won't be able to be hasted.
worst comes to worst, you can always run at me later.
True. Alright. So,
So is that the plan? Is I'm gonna go set a trap?
yes, go set us trap. And then we shall spread out. And I'm assuming maybe Avaris be the bait. No. Stop. Map, behave. Alright. Invisibility on Avaris. Go. Set your trap.
Alright. So I assume I need to stealth my way over?
Oh, yeah. I'll allow everyone else to, like...
What the hell?
Oh, no. Even with
What
advantage.
the hell?
Holy shit. You need to get some new digital dice, my guy.
Yeah, you need to put that dice in a jail.
It is in Alcatraz right now.
I was gonna say 24 is a hell of a lot better.
Alright.
It is an advantage because you are invisible.
It would be super
that'd be-
advantage at that point because it's like he's also asleep.
Yeah.
So we going with the 24 then?
Sure, you've suffered a bunch of bad rolls as of late, might as well. I will allow everyone to take their places before Avaris does his thing. Or shit, not Avaris. Kailthas. Still learning character names.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I learned something for the natural explorer feature of rangers. I move at normal speed when doing stealth, not half speed.
Half speed, gotcha.
So. Just gonna get right up to him and just very like pull out a little piece of chalk and just quietly just putting some runes on the ground. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up.
Shit.
Do you want the rest of us, to do any stealth rolls?
Yes, just
That's
for
good.
when it wakes up.
So this is gonna take a minute,
To
so
show,
let me know if I
yeah.
get let me know if I get a full minute.
With the 24, you should be able to. It is basically passed out. By the way, I'm assuming you were in control of Kai, right, Kenny?
Yeah.
Did you want Kai
what
to
do
be
you
there,
need?
or did you? Well, I mean, where did you want to move Kai?
Let's see. Most of the stuff is going to be. So yeah, let's move a little bit closer. Let's say we'll hide behind this tree stump here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and everybody give me stealths except for Kailthas because you're already stealthing and doing your thing.
You might have to take a look at the character sheets and figure out what this heavy armor thing is about, but
Yeah, who's specific? Is that for both of you or just you?
yeah, both of us have that heavy armor on there.
Weird.
I know he's for his armor class tracking, he's got custom because I guess he's wearing a shield. So
Allow shields. Let's see.
I don't know where the heavy armor thing comes from.
Joey is very stealthy today.
Because he's not. Neither of us are wearing heavy armor.
He's wearing chainmail, I believe. Isn't that heavy or?
Chainmail is medium, I believe.
No,
I think it
chainmail
still
is
gets the disadvantage, I believe it.
nope, chainmail is a heavy armor.
Yeah.
No,
I
like
should
it's a
receive-
medium armor, but it's got the disadvantage on stealth. I think only of the medium armors.
I could only
Hexblade?
imagine trying to be sneaky with chainmail. Clink, clank, clink, 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 clink.
Yeah.
No,
Like
for some
wearing.
reason I'm wearing scale mail. So
Oh, so yeah, both of
Scale
you
mail?
have.
that is have the disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess because I'm assuming you guys used the compendium for it and just like added it there. So I'm assuming that's it automatically threw in the disadvantage because it just knows. Because I don't remember seeing where you would toggle that or change that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
no,
see a toggle for it, so it must just be built in with the armor.
Okay.
Mhm.
I just didn't realize I was wearing heavy armor that had that.
New character, who dis? All right. Is that everybody's? Because what was that Kailthas's stealth or was that Kai's?
No, the last one was Kai's,
Gotcha. And then fucking
which is still just
Joey is a champ at hiding apparently.
Yeah.
I apologize to Anthony that my dice don't like this thing.
It was payback for last week when you like nat 20'd me and hit me for every single shot.
Yeah.
Um.
Now I think I haven't rolled over a 10 yet.
I don't think you have either. Except for that 24, but that was at disadvantage.
Leona, did you roll self? Okay, 12.
Oh.
Since I have half plate, that gives me disadvantage.
Gotcha. So it's just a straight. Okay. That's actually amazing that to be honest, the only one that did roll high enough past its passive perception when it wakes up is Joey. So he's perfectly fine when he like this thing's not gonna notice him for shit when he wakes up. But regardless,
The moment it wakes up and spots me, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Gotcha. So yeah, you guys are ready held actions and stuff.
Alright, so is my minute up?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get away.
Invisibility.
How fast and how fast? Because remember, it is like you did. I would say you had to like rock climb a little bit because that is like a steep thing. So how fast were you getting the fuck out of there? Is the question. Like you're just getting the fuck out of there, or you're like slowly getting down.
I'm gonna like try to be quiet about it, so not like full dash.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead and give me an athletics.
Athletics. I was gonna say stealth.
Stealth as well because you're trying to get out of there quietly, but athletics to make sure you don't fall down. Or yeah, there you go. That works. All right, you should be fine.
I'm gonna say it'd be a straight roll because advantage for invisibility, but disadvantage with the armor, so it's still a 20 for stealth, and then
I will give you another 30 feet. So, all right. Do your do your sigil things go off first, or is it based off movement?
As soon as it wakes up or moves, it has to make a dex save.
Gotcha. Well, it's still chilling there. Seems to be a heavy sleeper.
Does Leona just want to poke it with an Eldritch Blast?
So I'll give the thumbs up and then ready an arrow.
Alright, if no one else is gonna start, I'll hit with an Eldritch Blast to wake it up.
Alright, give me an attack roll. You get 2 as well. Also, they're at advantage because it is asleep. So the first one misses. I'll take the 15 and 13 as your first shot. Give me a set. Okay.
That's not right.
All right. Ow. All right. Yeah, you hit this thing with it's an Eldritch Blast, and it does 6 force damage.
That is just sad.
All right. It will. As you hit it, where exactly do you hit it?
I hit it right. I hit it right. I make my Eldritch Blast go right up its nose.
It kind of like snorts and just wakes up and shakes its head, just trying to like figure out what the fuck just happened. And the moment it like gets up and lifts its head, that's when the traps set off. What type of saving throw does it? Dex save? Okay.
Dex. Yeah.
How many?
I say, unfortunately, my spell save is still only a 13.
But I have to do it, how many times?
It's just once.
Oh, just once? Gotcha. It fails.
Alright, so it is hoisted 3 feet in the air by a magical tether, and is currently restrained.
Legendary resistance. Because fuck that. Alright, let's see. I will signify legendary resistance with these. It used one of them to not have that happen to it. Nice try.
It sees the runes activate, and then just with the flap of its wings, the runes dissipate. It's like, ah, shit.
I just imagine that dragon just looks at you and is like, bitch, please.
Yeah, it slams its claws into the ground and just does a roar. And at this moment, unless anyone else was holding their actions.
Alright,
it is time for initiative.
I guess I did say I put an arrow, so I guess release 1 arrow.
Okay. Anyone who's holding an action, give me an attack roll, basically. This 28 does hit for sure. Jesus.
Alright. Yeah. It's going to unlace a fireball. That was the thing I was holding.
Did you say a fireball? Oh my god! It's an adult dragon, guys.
Yeah.
Mercs 50 damage in the first as it wakes up.
And you thought we weren't going to hit it?
It passes, so it takes half damage.
15.
15 does still hurt. Alright. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh, right. Got to click on tokens first.
Let's see. Let me remove old versions.
Man, my dice.
Keep that shit. So, Kailthas.
Yep. I'm cursed.
You are cursed today.
Except for that 26 to hit and a 24 earlier, I have not gone over 10.
Having my rolls are getting better because that was still sad crit damage.
I'm hoping this doesn't carry over to Tiamat tomorrow.
Good, good. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then
Maybe I need to touch some physical dice to offset the digital curse.
did I close out? Oh.
No, it's not great and not awful. I got an 18, a 16, a 16, a 13, a 5, and a 2.
That's not bad. Not that much.
Oh, luckily it rolled like ass too.
I thought it already rolled. Oh, that was the dex save.
Alright. Before it's Avaris' turn, the green dragon, once it wakes up and takes those shots to the face, you see it like bring its head down, and you see a poison breath appear, but not aimed at any of you, but aimed at the area itself. And it just ignites this part of the forest in poison.
It releases a cloud of poison. Do you want to put a radius up?
Oh, it's covering, it is, in a way, covering the whole map, though you guys don't currently have to make any saving throws.
Okay.
Layer action.
Cinematic way of saying layer action is activated.
Gotcha.
But for now, it is Varys' turn.
Alright. Guess you lot really don't want it that down here. Varys is going to burst out of his hiding spot and charging uphill using the bonus action Step of the Wind Chi to dash. And since I have the slippers still, I don't have to worry about climb speed. Or unless you're counting this as difficult terrain.
For considering you have those sandals, that does not count as difficult terrain for you. It's like basically you have a climb speed, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Varys is going to do something a little crazy and just see if he can jump on top of it. Climb up its leg and get on it.
You're gonna ride the dragon.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Alright, he's essentially climbing up of it. Like go up its leg and get on its back and targeting one of its wings with his fists.
Both of those will hit.
And since I used my bonus action to dash, that is all
Okay. So
she can do.
minus 18 damage. At the end of your turn, it's going to use a legendary action and do this. 19 to hit.
19 doesn't hit.
Say it doesn't.
No!
Does not Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith. I
Oh
have
my god.
my tattoo plus Shield of Faith. I have 20 AC.
Oh, damn. You lucky little... Alright.
This is why I need the monk and the high AC, because I knew it was going to be right here.
you
So
hit it a
would
couple
hit, but
times.
then
Oh, go ahead.
bounces.
Yeah.
I say it would hit, but then bounces off an invisible shield.
Yep. So yeah, you go in for 2 punches, hit this thing. It turns around and you see it like whip its tail at you, and yeah, you think you're like, oh shit, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
And it just skins off of an invisible shield.
I might need to change my faith.
Is that your turn, Avaris?
That is Avaris' turn.
All right. Joey's turn. What would you like to do? At least you guys go almost back to back. And
yeah, I'm assuming it knows where Joey is because of the fireball.
Oh, yeah. No, it knows now.
Yeah. How far does the horse go? Is it 40 or 50?
I think it was 60. I don't remember if I put it in the stats for the. Oh, it's 100 feet. Jesus.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. That's a big chunk of speed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really want to go.
He's a fast boy.
Oh, right. The reason why I was doing this. I was going to go and do a tag haste. You see Joey riding past you on his steed, and he literally slaps your shoulder as he goes by and gives you a haste as he keeps going.
Alright. As I see motion blur, and it looks like he should be moving a lot faster than he is, but it seems like he almost slows down after touching me.
Yep. Alright, there you go. And that is Joey's turn.
At the end of that turn, he's going to use another legendary action and do this. So you see him lift off and move 40 feet this way. Still in the air. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. Oh yeah, that's right. How you're on his back.
Yeah.
Still, you still need to make the saving throw to see if you get knocked off.
Yeah, that's fair. Let me switch my.
Nice. You are still riding this dragon.
The slippers of climbing is very, very giving him the grip he needs.
But yeah, it is. I would say like 20 or 30 feet in the air. But that will be its legendary action. And is that Joey's turn?
Yep.
Okay. Leona.
Which is
Alright,
assuming it has 3, that should be all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bonus action do this.
Okay.
So it's now Hexblade's cursed.
Oh. Alright, 24 does hit.
So that's another 3 thanks to my Hexblade's curse.
Gotcha. Okay, so you said another 3, right? Or is that already in the 12?
That's another 3.
Okay.
Because I forgot to tack it on for my Hexblade's curse, because first time using this.
Gotcha.
And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alright. Kailthas.
Alright. Bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to take 3 shots at it. First one for 23.
That hits.
Alright, and then
Jesus Christ.
Pick up the strike. Second strike is 17.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay, and third and final strike is a 21.
That does hit.
for 12. And that is my turn.
Okay. Adult Green Dragon's turn. There are many doors in front of me, Ed boy.
There are indeed. And one on your back.
Very true. Let's see. Well, it's going to land right in front of Kailthas, as it was the last thing that hit him. Right, with the Avaris on it on his back.
Yeah. Kind of should have moved, but I didn't.
And then first thing it's going to do is use this. So everybody, please make me a wisdom saving throw. Ooh.
Natural 20.
Not today.
Leona just looking like, really?
Not in this campaign.
Yeah. Leona's just like, really? Best be with that weak shit, you punk ass.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Kai is fine, but Kailthas apparently can't roll high.
So yeah, it extends its wings about and then just does a mighty roar, and Kailthas and Avaris are shooketh. Especially Avaris, who is riding the dragon, is fuck.
Yeah.
And Joey's like, yeah, he like pisses himself. He's like, he was already afraid to fight this shit. Now he's just super afraid to fight this shit. So go ahead and give yourselves the fear effect if you guys want to do that on your tokens. And then it's going to look at Kailthas and make a claw attack. 26 to hit.
Well, that hits.
10 slashing.
What is a good fear token?
I use the screaming.
Screaming one? Oh, that one, yeah.
That's Leona's expression when it does the roar. It's like, I've heard better.
Second claw attack is going against Avaris, still on his back.
Yeah.
Reaching up to pick off the flea.
28, I'm assuming hits. 13 slashing damage.
All right.
And then its final attack, it's going to use its bite attack on Kailthas.
Right, that hits.
Doing 25 damage.
25. Alright. Not great.
And that will be its turn, as it will stay there. And I believe it gets its reactions back because it ended its turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Kai's turn.
No, I do think and I was curious about this when we're doing in the Banner Saga. Is there like a number of legendary actions you can do? Like it's supposed to be like a charge thing? Like I know like there's 3.
So yeah, it's like a reaction, except it goes off at the end of a character's turn or a creature's turn. So I get 3 every time, but it resets when it's the end of the legendary creature's turn, I believe.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yeah. I was just wondering if there's a set number of times you could do that.
I could only use one legendary action per end turn. So it's not like I could use 2 tail attacks at the end of one player's turn.
Okay.
Basically, as long as it's not, that would be. Oh, I'm just gonna murk you right now without any remorse. So yeah, basically, I can. Depending on what resources I have, I can hit Kenny at the end of Kai's turn with a tail attack, or just fly off.
Mm-hmm.
So, first things first, bonus action spiritual weapon.
Alright. I'll go ahead and bring out the spiritual weapon for you. Also, I'll let you control it. Okay. And that does hit.
23 to hit. Oops, wrong thing.
Yes, this description. Okay,
7 force damage. And, oops, I keep opening the wrong character sheet. Take back that one. Alright, that's the bonus action. And then for my action, I will do Eldritch Blast. Oops, wrong thing. That's just the description. Where
New
does
character, who dis? First one does
21
hit.
for the first strike. So 6. Second strike, 9.
That one will miss.
And then remaining movement to back up behind this tree here.
Okay. At the end of turn, I'm going to slap you with a tail attack.
Miss.
Okay. It's the end of Kai's turn. Avaris. Holy fucking shit, you're on a dragon.
And he's going to do something even crazier. He's going to... it's not a magical weapon, that's the only thing.
Oh, actually, I just realized. Considering it's top of the round, give me one moment, please. Let's see here.
Lair action.
Lair action.
Ooh. By the way, these are custom lair actions.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a feeling Kailthas wasn't very smart in the fight.
This happens. Now let's decide where that goes.
Everybody drank the potion, right?
It was not specified.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said Varys.
Okay, yeah. I assume you guys would have had the foresight to drink the potions that was meant for this fight. So
yeah.
So is that 3 rounded down?
This appears.
Oh god.
Oh, well, I am not in it. I guess Kai gets to roll or take the damage.
Creature takes when they
Is
enter
there a
the
save,
poison.
or is it just?
It just happens. So, ironically enough, Kai and Joey are obscured, so it's harder for the dragon to see them in there. Granted, it has a 22 passive perception, so you guys have a hard time seeing them. Though they only take the damage if they end their turn in the shroud or if they enter it for the first time.
Okay.
So I believe they'll take a 1d6 at the beginning and a 1d6 at the end.
Okay.
Okay. So so as soon as we enter it, which is when it's cast, we take 1d6. Is what I hear. Okay. So 5 or is it 6?
You take 5 damage.
I'm just asking because Joey's the only one that didn't take a resistance one. He just has an antidote in the greater healing.
Oh, gotcha. That'll be at the beginning of his turn. Because right now it is Avaris' turn, and he is not in the shroud at the moment yet.
Yep. Alright. All attacks are at disadvantage.
Yep. Unfortunately.
Yep.
I could only imagine Avaris' terrified face.
Yep. He is going to focus on taking this out with a stun.
Oh, okay.
And it is going to be a disadvantage.
Yep. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. 18 hits?
18 hits.
Awesome. Alright, and here is the stunning strike.
Okay, it needs to make Constitution saving throw.
14.
Okay. It saves.
He saves, he's not stunned.
You do have a second attack.
I do. I always hate wasting my cheese on spamming stunning strike.
Monk shit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, even though I can probably spam it, and we probably should spam it, we will save the DM a little. And I'll go for the next unarmed attack.
Oh my god. Well, luckily for me, it's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
But that still hits, regardless.
Mm-hmm. I am going to be using my chi to do Hand of Harm. So on top of the damage, it also takes this necrotic, as well as when you use... No, it doesn't matter. It isn't a poison. It's not necrotic. So my Hand of Harm is... you can subject the creature to a poison condition. I'm like...
Oh, lol.
That's okay.
One time you use it, and oh shit, it can't be poison.
Yeah. I'm going to use my patient defense as well as my bonus action.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, wisdom save.
Yep.
I find it so strange that wisdom is not the saving throw for monks.
Oh.
I succeed, though.
You do succeed, so you're no longer frightened. But at the same time, you're still on the dragon, and the dragon does this.
Yep.
Which I'm also within
Yep.
10 feet, so...
Dexterity saving throw for both of you. Ooh. Ooh. Luckily for you, Avaris, you do not get knocked off the dragon. That is the good news. The bad news is you're still on the dragon.
Yes, I'm still on the dragon.
As it flies up and then flies directly into the shroud.
Yeah.
Please take a 1d6 poison damage for me, please, and another 1d6 as it ends your turn in the shroud. So
All
yeah,
right.
2d6 in total.
You want me to roll it?
Yes, please. This was your decision. You did this to yourself.
I did this to myself, and I still haven't gotten off.
Kailthas, all you see is Avaris just flying on a fucking dragon into the shroud of poison.
Yeah, you see like Avaris is like trying to hit it, and then like it's flopping around and like holding on, and then he's like, oh shit.
It tries to knock you off, you're like, ha! Not this time! Oh crap. It is hard to see the dragon now in this. Alright, that I'm assuming Varys' turn, because that's when it was able to do that.
Yeah.
Alright. Joey's turn. Take that damage you rolled, the 5 poison damage. Oh, that's right. It is the 8 is halved if you already took the half, because I believe you drank the resistant potion, right?
Yes, for Avaris.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it was only 4 damage if you didn't do that.
I didn't do that. I totally forgot about it.
Okay. So yeah, give yourself 4 HP back, basically.
Mhm. All right, and Joey's the one that doesn't have any resistance to it.
Yes, so he takes that 5 at least, and another d6 if he stays in there.
Oh, he's not staying in there at all. Alright. He is definitely... I want to take them both. There, and then...
He does not see the dragon anymore.
Yeah. There, and then there. Come together. Alright. He cannot... It is obscured, which is fine for Joey. Now it's concentration. Interesting. Well, I had that prepared, so... No, it's not worth it. I was going to say I could try the rope trip and let someone climb up it to give them advantage, but I'm like, that's a bad idea. Bad thought. Bad thought.
Oh, cool. A snack on a rope. This is what I needed.
Yep. Yep. Here, have a meal on a stick.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to prepare a firebolt for when it comes out into line of sight.
Gotcha.
But that is Joey's turn.
Okay. I do not have any legendary actions
Oh,
to
right.
abuse, so Leona?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes, for the fear. Nice.
Alright.
Leona, considering you did see like the general area where it landed, you can at least guesstimate where it is in the shroud.
Yeah, I was just like, damn it. Does Eldritch Blast me? If I shoot Eldritch Blast, does that mean it's at disadvantage?
Yes. Unfortunately, that will miss. Unfortunately, that will miss.
I thought you weren't at. Oh, you're going through the frog.
Yeah, I can't really get up to it because that's on my movement and my action, so that's all I can do.
That's alright.
Well, I can get close enough to it, it keeps flying away.
Crazy how a lair action changed the literally everything from you guys half healthing this thing on one turn to fuck. Where is it?
Yep.
Leona, is that your turn?
Yup, because I cannot move fast enough to get to it, and I can't. And yeah, that's my turn.
Gotcha. Kailthas.
So, a question on that site thing. As part of the description of Hunter's Mark, I have a magical connection to it, basically.
Choose a creature you can see within range and basically mark it as your quarry until the spell ends. You deal an extra. You hit it with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on Wisdom, Perception, or Survival checks when you find it. The target drops 0. You can use a bonus action. So that basically means that you, if it was in the shroud and you were like Joey, who just walked out of it and didn't see exactly where it landed, your Hunter's Mark would give you the idea of the general place of where it is. It's not like Dark Vision where it's like highlighted specifically for you. That's like, oh, I just shoot the highlighted area. And then as for like the rest of it, where it's like, if this thing was able to like get away, you would be able to track it down. That's like you're magically linked of like, oh, it's this way.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like a general feeling of like this is the general area of where it is, not my mind's eye tells me it's highlighted and and I can shoot it perfectly.
My next question, because essentially haste gives me a extra action, but I believe it has to be
a hasted
action, or what is the?
It can be used as a dash action, attack action, or an item interaction.
Okay, so it can be item interaction. So that was my question. So I am going to move away first, and then I'm going to use my hasted action to drink the potion that I have, a healing potion.
Gotcha.
So
you
2d4 plus 2.
Yes. Remember, we're going with the rule where if you use an action, it's a full. You just take the full healing. So you take you get 10 healing, basically.
Okay.
So 10 HP back.
Which not equals. I don't know why it always defaults to equal.
Yeah. Remembering to hit shift key and that shit is difficult.
Yep.
I do it a lot of times.
Yeah. All right, and then so there's my health, and then I will take my remaining 2 attack actions to 2 attacks.
Okay.
So that's 22, since it's still at disadvantage.
That still hits me.
All right.
Give me one
And
second.
I need to tick off that.
Move this to the back so I can get access to this. Okay. Ow.
Its second strike is a 13.
That one will miss.
All right. And that is my turn.
Okay. Alright. Green Dragon's turn. Well, kiddos, it's time to feel pain. Let's see.
Delete my potion of healing since I drank it.
You see, you guys feel movement in this thing, in this shroud. Give me 1 second. Where the heck is the attorney thingy on this? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. We did kind of group up over here, didn't we?
Not on purpose, but yes.
Stakes made.
Only so far I can go. Would have been still grouped over there.
I would say we do have partial cover with the tree.
Did you specifically take cover?
Joey does not have that cover. He's on a horse.
Yeah, he's on a horse. Also, don't forget to make the wisdom save for your frightened. Yeah.
Save. Nope.
Alright, you are still afraid for your life. I will say yours is half cover, so you'll take reduced damage, but you still need to make the save. Let me do the
What kind?
roll real fast.
On save.
Constitution, DC 16. Well, shit.
Don't forget you took the potion, so you do get
half and half.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. What is that? Math, come on.
That's Joey's. I didn't put Joey's.
Let's see. 25 divided by 2 is 12. Divided by 2 again
6.
is 6 damage.
Should I re-roll mine because I forgot to take the disadvantage off?
It doesn't necessarily, because you guys aren't rolling with, you guys aren't getting advantage, so I'm just taking the left roll. So
okay.
Yours is a 13.
Just want to ask.
Yeah.
Just want to ask.
So yeah, Joey and Leona fail, so they take 24, but are halved because, well, not for Joey because he didn't take the potion, so he takes 24 damage. Also make a roll for the Phantom Steed as well.
I don't have access to its character sheet.
Then I shall do it.
I can move the token, but I cannot find the character sheet.
That's weird. 2 also failed, so it needs to take... I'll go ahead and do the damage for it, so it takes 24 damage.
Also, quick question.
Go ahead.
Is that poison shroud flammable?
Who knows? That's a very good question. But do you wish to risk that while your allies are inside of it?
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely worried about that question.
So yeah, Joey took 24, Fantasy took 24, and then you took Leona took 12. Okay.
Is that its turn?
Give me 1 second. Yes, it is. It's actually going to move. It's gonna like circle around to like confuse you to see like where the hell it is. It will, let's say, end up here because fuck it, and then I'll go ahead and move you there.
Alright.
So now the 3 out here just are looking in the shroud, see movement, and then suddenly get blasted by poison, like a cloud of poison. And then you hear movement once more. And that will be its turn. Kai.
Alright, so I believe I take a d6 at the start of my turn.
Yeah, that is correct.
Alright, so I'll go ahead and roll that real quick. 1d6. 1 whopping damage.
Halved, which is a 1.
Alright. And then I step out. I'm going to
You have
see
zero
how far...
idea where this thing is.
Yeah, I don't even know like the general location either.
No, nope. I don't think Hex is the same thing as Hunter's Mark where it... Or no, you didn't even Hex it, huh? That was Curse. Or Hexblade's
I wouldn't
Curse.
even know. I wouldn't even know where to move the spiritual weapon, is what I'm saying.
Not necessarily. You can roll to see if you get a general like lucky on it. Yeah, just roll a D100 for me.
Okay. I got moving for an order out of the way.
I'll say you do end up like the sword ends up bumping into it. Because I was gonna say if you roll lower than a 50, the sword like floats this way. But considering you rolled higher, it floats this way instead.
Alright, so spiritual weapon attack, but still misses.
Yep. It would have also been at disadvantage because I think you still need to see the target in order to swing with spiritual weapon.
Yeah, so it's still 10. But...
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
It's not worth wasting
shoot.
Spell slot on. So
I'm sorry for this in advance. I just realized Joey took damage.
Make a con save. Make a constitution.
Oh, right.
My haste is gone.
No, it's still there because the minimum is D10 because oh wait, no, it was
the damage is higher. Wasn't it 24?
Yeah, it was 24. So the DC was like 12 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, unfortunately, haste is gone. So Kailthas is whatchamacallit.
Yeah, wears off.
It wears off, and you
that...
are immobilized for your next turn. Or exhausted, or I forget what the actual wording is for the when haste wears off on someone.
It's essentially a stun for a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. It is still Kai's turn.
I think now she has a general idea of where it is because the sword bumped into it.
Okay. Well.
It was like she's like I swung at something.
I'm gonna attempt it. I'm going to attempt a guiding bolt.
Oh shit! It's still disadvantage, so roll one more time.
No.
Fuck!
Damn it!
All right, hit me with the damage.
All right.
Ouch.
And now we can see it because it's glowing.
Yeah, until the next attack, basically. So whoever attacks it next has advantage at hitting it.
Which would be probably of our bears.
Yep. All right.
I gotta remember to remove my spell slot. There we go.
Is that Kai's turn?
That is.
Okay. All right. At the top of the round, guess what time it is?
Their action.
Ooh. Oh no. It's not good for you guys.
The Iron Dragon inhales.
Mm-hmm. Gets healed for 30 and gets his poison breath back automatically.
Motherfucker.
Luckily for you, this disappears.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
But it does heal. So yeah, you see like the vents on its on the side of its neck just like start inhaling all the poison in the air of Avaris, and eventually the shroud disappears, and you see this thing seems to be looking better.
Yep. And we can see it now in its glowing glory.
Yep. At the end, before that happened, at the end of Kai's turn, he would have tailed attacked you. So before I forget, I believe you were patient defensing, correct?
I did dodge, yes.
Yeah, okay, so this is disadvantage. Son of a bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, you just see tail whips like trying to hit you off his back, and he's just like bobbing and weaving and dodging and keep on grabbing to pieces.
I would assume the dragon's smart enough to not hit himself with the tail.
Yeah. All right.
Since it is revealed, does Joey's held action go off?
Yes. Go ahead and give me a firebolt.
That'll hit.
Ow. Well, there goes half of that heal.
Alright.
I love that fact. It's just like, it healed, but that's bullshit. I was like, you guys, one of you can literally do 30 plus damage in one turn. It's literally nothing compared.
Alright, monk shit.
Monk shit, go.
Alright. Let's see if I can hit it with another stunning strike.
Listen, you don't have to do this.
No, we gotta do it.
No, you don't got to. You don't have to.
No,
Listen.
it has to learn.
Listen.
It has to learn.
Listen.
Say
DC 14.
Listen. It's not gonna happen.
It'll roll low enough one down.
One of these days it will roll a 5 or lower to not get stunned.
Yeah, for the green dragon. There's gonna be other times that stun always bullshit, but here's the other one.
Okay. Alright, I take
second strike.
Ow.
Pop, pop.
Oh, I'm really bad for damage.
And like that, almost all my healing is gone.
Bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just debating on my bonus action. Do I want to hit it more, or do I want to...
Do I punch more, or do I punch less? Either way, I'm punching.
Yeah. Well, I don't have to punch. I could dodge again. Which did save him this last time.
It do be on the ground, though.
Mm-hmm.
But you do still have movement if you want to get off of it.
Yeah. What? Why would I want to get off of the thing and have to chase it down later?
I'm like, if I can get closer, I'm jumping on there with you.
Oh my god.
Spider slime, I'm actually...
Hey, I can stab my way onto it.
That's what you're gonna do, is like, hold on. Alright, yeah, we're going to do flurry of blows and one of these blows. So, technically you only get one more, but this other one is actually going to slap his own arm. I guess I don't really need healing. I guess both are. You're both getting both strikes. Oh, there you go. I finally miss.
Yeah.
Or 17 miss.
It's funny is that I actually realized the guy. Well, guiding bolt was on the fire bolt, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, advantages and all that. Yes, I believe those unfortunately do miss.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just gonna do a wisdom save for, just a wisdom check for Avaris. If it is high, it will take the sensible action of actually getting off. If it's low, it is going to stay on. It is staying on.
Oh my god. I love the absolute difference in advantage and or like...
Imagine there's like I just imagine there's like the rational side. It's like, maybe we should get it off. We'll be safer. But then there's like
And
the impulse, like, no, fuck it up. Let's keep going.
I was gonna say, it's like, in hindsight, this is a horrible idea, but in reality, it is working.
Alright.
Alright, that is Avaris' turn.
Alright.
Alright. So your turn.
Hey,
Still my turn.
by the way.
It doesn't hit. The AC is 20.
Get off my back.
It's a that misses still.
Yeah.
Oh,
My AC is 20.
It beats, or I have to meet it and beat it. Or it meets and beats.
Oh. Meets and beats. Okay, so I hit.
Yeah, so it hits. It lands.
Alright. Am I knocked off or am I still on?
Make a dexterity saving throw. I will say, considering you have the sandals, and ironically enough, considering this thing is partially made out of metal, your sandals do help you stay on. So you you take the hit and you feel like you would have fallen off, but you're standing horizontally on the dragon right now.
Yeah.
Just because your slippers are keeping you on. Granted, who knows if this is a good thing, but you know, it's happening. But yeah, it's Joey's turn right now.
Alright, Joey. I think... Firebolt or not Fireball? That is the question. It did just heal. You can see it. We are going to Fireball. It's last...
Listen, we could talk about this. You don't need to fireball me, okay? Oh my god. Alright, well, I'm gonna dodge that shit.
There you go.
Take half damage. Ow. That's still
10 damage.
chunk.
Yeah, he's getting away from that because he is very damaged. And what is your policy on potion taken?
So action is if you use an action to heal yourself or to drink the potion, it's the full amount of the full heal basically. If it's a bonus, if you're using a bonus action, you do the roll.
Okay.
You also need, if you're healing an ally with a potion, it has to be an action, and it is a roll.
Okay. I will take the rolls.
Okay.
Bonus action, greater healing potion, which I believe is 4d6? Or 40?
44, I believe. I always forget. You look. D&D.
44 plus 2? Yeah.
Healing. Where the hell is the scale thingy again? It is a 44 plus 4 for greater.
Okay. Alright.
Well, shit.
That is Joey's turn. What happened to Joey? Why can't I see Joey?
Oh, what the fuck?
I say
Oh.
Joey got deleted.
How
wait,
the
no,
hell?
it's clear down at the bottom. No, that's just the steed.
That's just the Steve.
Yeah.
He like vanished. Like I look, like as you said that, I looked and he just disappeared.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Is he still on the tracker?
yeah, he's still there. Well, I mean,
Did his token get moved to DM
I
layer? Or...
nope. I believe he. Oh, what the fuck? Or did you just summon
just
another
reappear.
one?
No, that's me. That's me just dragging out another one.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let's just go with that. I'm
Another
assuming you
Joey
accidentally
appears
deleted
somewhere.
him because yeah, he wasn't on a DM layer.
Yeah, no, that's really weird because like usually when you delete them, it deletes them off the tracker, but
Yeah, that's I don't know what happened there.
that was really weird. All right, Joey's turn is done.
All right. Guess what?
I get attacked again.
Get off my back! I believe that was his third and last one.
All right, Avaris looks a little bit more beaten up now, but
Alright.
it is taking all the layer action.
Make me another dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Holy
Oh, there
shit!
you go.
All right, make me an athletics.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Your acrobatics. All right, you don't land on your ass, but you do finally get knocked off the dragon. Jesus Christ!
Just imagine Barry's like, oh gosh, finally.
It's like an itch you can't get off.
It really was. There's like dents in its back where you like put your fist into.
Yeah.
All right, Leona's turn. Unfortunately, those miss.
You're muted if you're talking.
It's all I can do. Also, I'll just in case it comes up to me, I'll activate my flame tongue.
Okay. Cursed these smallest legs. Alright, as you end your turn, it is Kailthas' turn, but he cannot, he can unfortunately not move because haste was used on him and it was then removed. So that is
Can he use
Kailthas' turn.
the end of his turn to do his wisdom save now?
Yes, he can.
I believe I still get the wisdom save.
Well,
but I
shit.
failed.
Unfortunately, you are still frightened. Alright.
Frightened and unable to move. It's like,
Oh no, it charged his breath up. Why did you line up with me?
Hey, guess what?
No.
Yes. Please make Constitution saving throws. Oh shit.
We do also have that damage if it does.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna take 13 damage to the face, and Avaris
what's the cone for it?
is also gonna take 13 damage to the face.
Oh.
Say, how are you angling it?
Oh, crap! I deleted the cone. 1 second. It should just be those two because it
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't.
it
wouldn't
doesn't reach
that.
all the way towards you. That would be crazy.
Yeah, no, that would be like a lightning breath.
That would
No,
be a
not
lightning.
even that. That's weird.
'Cause I am within 60 feet according to that, but
Let's see.
I think it's slightly. It would like be slightly missed.
It's a cone,
It
so
was this. You would be at the edge, but I would still have to like.
you would
angle
still have
it.
to angle the hit there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you're just basically out of it. I guess if I.
Move.
Oops, I accidentally highlighted
Avaris.
Avaris. That's all I meant to do. I think you were here? Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, and the spiritual weapon was on my ass. So...
Well.
Yeah, so yeah, you don't have to
Either
make the save.
Anyway.
Sucks for you guys on the way over there. Alright, so you guys took the damage, it did its thing. Move here. Actually, what I'm going to do, to be more of a dick, is I'm going to fly 10-ish feet above you guys and stand right here.
It's out of reach.
Out of reach, yep.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Negatory, as it didn't fly in your attack area, it flew over you. So it's not like it flew, walked up in front of you and then took off. It took off and flew over you. So it's just currently flying over you. And that will be its turn.
We all just have that forehead thing when you get real mad. It's like, are you kidding me?
Varys looks actually a little green with how much poison he's been taking.
Leona would care about the poison, but she's more irritated by the fact that she can't just think he's flying away.
Dragons, my guy. It would be a pain.
Yeah. No, she's saying punk-ass dragon. she literally says that, I was like, are you kidding me with this punk-ass dragon?
So, Kai's going to run up 30 feet, and then bonus action, use the Blessing of the Raven's Queen to teleport right up against Avaris, and I'm going to action use Cure Wounds.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sorry.
You good?
Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
12 healing.
Nice.
I'm also resistant until the start of my next turn on null damage.
Damn, bro. That's bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. At the end of Kai's turn. Hey, Avaris. You know I'm 10 feet in the air. Do you know my reach on my tail?
Yeah.
It's more than 10 feet. Damn it! Shit!
Not today.
Fuck.
Yeah, it comes to do it as Avaris' wise of this tale.
Not today. Alright. Top of the round.
Yep. Later action.
Let's see what it is. 4. Oh, you guys get to see all of them. Oh god, I forgot about this one. Oh shit. Well, luckily you guys drank those things because you guys need to make con saves against being poisoned or having the poison condition.
We are resistant.
Jesus.
Duh. Dame. Oh. God damn it.
Yes.
I assume that's with advantage, so...
Yep. Alright, I'm assuming that was Kai's, that's...
Yeah.
Alright.
Do I make my wisdom by advantage?
Yes, I believe, considering... I was gonna say, who has the protection from poison? Because, the ones with protection from poison get the advantage, the ones with resistance don't. And did everybody drink the antidotes too?
I imagine we did.
Oh, okay, so then yeah, it would be advantage. Okay.
So, Joey as well takes it. Just a sec.
Oh, you
May
lucky,
just barely make
you
it.
lucky little shit.
Alright, how much damage am I taking?
You don't take
Or
any
wait, no, it's
damage, but
poison.
you have the poison condition. So that means until you make the save. So at the end of your turn, you need to make 2 saving throws. 1 to remove the fear, and 2 to remove the poison. What poison does is that you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah. Which I already have disadvantage from the fear, so...
Yep.
Basically, I ain't hitting crap unless I roll well.
We believe in you.
You can
Poison.
do
The
it.
poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay, so it's just attack rolls you have disadvantage on. And then ability checks are just like flat, like if I make you do an acrobatics or some shit. But back to the turn order, Avaris.
Varys looks very, very miffed. Just out of reach.
I mean, you could try and jump up and get it back on.
I don't have that kind of strength. I have a 10 in strength, so I think I get 3 feet up in my height for jumping.
You could use a friend over there as a boost.
I just climb up on Kai's shoulder and make the leap of faith to go after the leg.
Hey, it's worth a shot.
Holy shit. I mean, I'll allow it.
Alright, let's see this. Acrobatics or
Yep, acrobatics. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
I would also imagine, because like this is part of Kai's thing too, is like she dances when she fights. So yeah, she would have just like gone over to you, healed you, and then would be dancing, and then like hits like a right movement to where you can like pull off of her, jump up, and then land on the fucking dragon again.
Yeah, just grabbing one of his legs.
Just grabbing one of his legs. Though I do consider this your action.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And like climbing up its leg, getting back on top
Oh
of it.
my god. With the rest of your movement. You do have a bonus action if you wish to use it. Oh my god.
I don't know if I can use Flurry of Blows if I haven't hit it yet.
I'll allow it because like I think that rule is stupid.
Yeah.
It's like oh no, I can't punch if I decided not to punch. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Alright. Flurry of Blows. He's trying one last time. Along with the Flurry of Blows. There's no chi left to use a stunning strike. If they hit.
Alright. They both hit. So first give me the damage. Okay. It's 18 damage.
DC 14.
Let's see. Moment of truth. Constitution saving throw. Hiya! Nope. To be fair, even if it did land and you were able to pull, like it did fail the saving throw, it has legendary resistances.
Yes, which you, I know you would use, which I'm like,
would totally
fine
use.
with whatever.
Yeah, I would use those for sure against a freaking stun.
Wait a minute. Was that your last key point?
That was her last one, I'm assuming.
Chi. There's no chi left. I just hit it with my fists from now on.
Because yeah, you flurry of blows and then stunning strike, right?
Yeah, so I used 2 chis. So it's
Gotcha.
my last chis. Yep, there. Yeah, that is Avaris' turn. Do the insanity that is Avaris, apparently. Alright, Joey. I think you have to come back into range.
Okay. Oh wait, so that was your turn?
Yeah. Are you gonna hit him again?
You know what's gonna happen. Fucking shit, dude. Oh my god.
Varys is like, I've seen this trick before.
This fucking flea on my back.
There's just bob and weave, man. Just bob and weave.
That's basically what's happening. It just like just keeps on slapping its back and just like can't fucking hit this thing. That keeps on like a spider monkey.
Yeah.
Alright, that's its second that was its second attack or legendary action. Yeah, Joey's turn.
Alright. I think we're just gonna have to use Magic Missile at second level.
Okay, do you just want to roll 2d4? Or just use the 3 on all 3 missiles? Because I'm fine with either or.
I'm just trying to... I'm doing it at second level, so...
Oh, 4 missiles. So it's 3d4 plus 3, basically?
Do I trust this rolls, or do I trust the other one? We'll do that. 3d4... There you go.
Okay. And then plus 3 is 10, plus 4 is 14. Ow. Oh, God.
Wouldn't it be 4 darts since you did it second level?
Yeah,
the first one was already rolled.
Oh, okay, I got confused. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Yeah. Alright, end of Joey's turn.
End of Joey's turn.
Alright, listen here, you little monk. Listen here. Finally, you're gonna get slapped by my tail and you're gonna like it.
Also, for Leona, that was a 17 18 for Eldritch Blasting.
Okay, 18 does hit.
Alright, back down to 6. Do you want me to do a dex save?
Yes, please.
So, Leona is just so tired of its shit, it's just gonna run the one Eldritch Blast that does hits it right in the taint.
No. Okay. And then this fucking monk.
Yeah, so for 15 damage, it gets hit right in the taint. Cause she's
God.
like, get your ass down here and fight me.
Ow.
And that's my turn. Because she's getting fed up. Like, I'm just gonna keep hitting you in the taint until you come down here and fight me, you punk ass lizard. And that's my turn.
Alright. Now the question lies. Can Kailthas finish it off with disadvantage and being frightened of it?
Take one single step onto this log here. Poison in my eyes, barely able to keep my eyes open, like blacking out, and then just like, there it is. So.
Oh my fucking god. I hate my life.
So
it's 21, but it still hits. Oh my god. Well, yeah, okay. So, well, for one, that's enough damage. As how would you like to drop this thing?
I'm just like in the midst of blacking out from the poison. I just draw my bow back and then the poison normally I would have missed, but then the poison, like I kind of black out and fall backwards, and as I release it, just the fall of raising my bow up a little bit is enough to correct my aim, and the arrow just flies straight through its eye.
Fit. As the arrow goes straight into its eye, it there's like a moment of pause. There's a moment of pause, and both you hear the thud of Kailthas fall back on his back, and the thud of this adult green iron dragon fall to the ground in front of you, Leona.
Yep, No.
Avaris, you too. There is a third thud as.
Yeah, you see Avaris kind of like not expecting it just to suddenly drop out of the sky and is like plunk on his back.
Kai is gonna quickly rush up and wait, no, Joey has it, the scroll. So he's gonna call to Joey for the scroll.
Alright. Joey rushes over and places the scroll on it.
Alright. The moment Joey places the scroll on it, the sigil on it activates, and similar to when she put the sigils on all of you, it was like it's like a tattoo in a way. And once it places it on there, you see the sigil activate, and then suddenly the green dragon teleports away.
Wait, what?
The dead body goes back to the lab.
Right.
You hear Avaris kind of just groan on the ground.
Yes, getting up and like slowly stumbling towards you guys.
It's
like, did I get it?
No, you got it.
Alright, night, plop.
Yeah, Avaris is gonna be like, once I get my chi back, I'll do you and your poison. Because I actually have that ability.
Yeah, just to remove it.
Leona just looks at Avaris like, I know it's not as good as what you can do with yours, but I hope it helps. And just uses all 6 healing hands to give you back 6 HP.
On who? on me, or?
I think it was.
No, I don't have
Avaris.
it.
Okay.
No,
Avaris
like...
gives back 6 HP.
Oh, I do? Okay.
Yeah, I gave you all my healing hands.
I am a semblance of a human being again. Or humanoid.
Alright, so you're using your hand of healing on me then?
Yeah, it doesn't say I have to use...
It says when you use hand of healing on a creature, you also end one status effect. So I assume you roll your healing for the hand, and then it also gets rid of the poison.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I think I need to use chi for it, and I don't have chi for it.
Well,
I do need to use chi for it.
okay.
See? Sorry.
Well, in that case, Kai will come up and just, let's see, what is the amount for it? I could probably do all 10. But using like...
Oh, just the...
So, I think you have to expend 5 points to remove the poison, but I'll also use another 5 to give myself 5 hit points, so I'll use all 10.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm gonna use all 10 of his healing lay on hands.
All right. Let's see.
You
And
see
then I
Avaris
guess-
kind of just stand up. Why do I feel like I've always seemed to get closer to death every time I'm in this place?
uh, as you guys are like, holy shit, we just did that. You hear like an echo of clapping, and then because it's always funny, behind you, Leona.
Yep.
It is Jester.
Hello.
Leona's just like, why?
puts his claws on your shoulders, like, because it's really funny.
Leona just visibly cringes when he puts his hand on her shoulders. It's like, ah.
When Kai removes the poison from Kailthas from punching him, it's like, you mean I could have been dead drunk and you could have done this the entire time?
Well, you never asked. How's he supposed to help you if you don't ask? Did you ever say please?
Well, part of being drunk is actually in having the after effects. But Avaris kind of looks at Jester. Well, we certainly completed that task.
Speaking of which, who's up for a drink? Pulls out one of the four remaining bottles.
You did indeed complete the task, and it was very well done. Flanexia will be very pleased and will have your reward set when you return. I'm merely here to escort you back.
We thank you for that. Is there anything else in this area that could be dangerous?
There's many dangerous things, but with my help you will make it back with no issue.
I'm gonna make it just a quick visual perception around the area.
You were able to tell, when the dragon disappeared, the poison effect also started to diminish. The forest still needs some kind of help, but that's not necessarily your problem, as they say. But there seems to me no creatures nearby, as the dragon probably scared off a lot of different creatures.
Did the dragon have a horde, or is there any supplies for the dragon?
Make an investigation.
And
unfortunately,
oh my god, that's where it finally came in. Yep.
That is just great.
That is a beautiful thing to let off with at the end of the day, end of the session. Holy shit.
Huh. Oh, and by the way, what happens to the dragon's soul after it died? Since I cursed it.
Oh, right. Trying to think. I'll have to think on that, because I will say a portion of its soul was taken. Because the body itself was it's made to contain a soul in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So you wouldn't have been able to take all of it.
You take what it remembers from its life.
Yeah. It is still something, as a dragon's soul. Even a fraction of it is still nothing to scoff at, because even in a dragon's horde, absorbs some of the dragon's essence. So that's still something. Though also, if you took all of it, that would raise suspicion, as Flanexia would probably take notice of that and probably be pissed at that all was returned was an empty shell.
Anyway, what do I
defense,
find?
Hey, in Leona's defense, if that worked, we would have been like, you didn't say I couldn't take it.
But as
Nothing about her
for
saying I couldn't take it.
yeah, as for Kailthas, you look around and as you like slowly climb back up here where he was like sleeping, you look around and you are able to find a couple things that like you see that it started like to build its own mini horde. Though it didn't have too much time to like build up, so it's not a whole lot, but it's still something. I say that you find like 300 gold's worth like of a diamond, as well as let's see. Let's roll one of these. 71. Say 171 gold as well. Not a whole lot, but it is still something.
Mm-hmm.
Leona's just like, to see like, looks at the horse, just like, and just in her mind, she's like,
Actually, I'll say 171 for each of you. So you guys don't have to split 171 gold somehow. So go ahead and add 171 gold to each player, and also for the players that are currently not here.
All right.
I jumped back on Discord on my phone because my internet apparently just completely crashed.
Oof.
Yeah.
I say, apparently that nat 20 was enough to just completely screw my internet.
So, what you missed was you found 171 gold each, basically.
Okay.
So just add that to your character sheet whenever you're able to, or...
They're reconnected.
Okay, so yeah.
And then comes back in. There. Alright.
No. Do we want to return back to the shop that we can think of one item before we go?
I say I gotta add some money to Kai's sheet, so
Yeah.
415 plus 171 is 586. Alright. So I come back with like sacks of gold. I believe you all deserve this, and start divvying it out.
Yep. Honestly, it was well done effort, everyone.
yeah, it was all good. By the way, Avaris, great job beating the hell out of that dragon. That was very well done.
Honestly, that was the most insane plan I've ever thought of. I'm not quite sure.
Well, it was a fantastic plan. I would applaud you if we were in better condition right now. That was absolutely fantastic.
Gets out one final loogie of poison.
Yep, we're coughing and hacking on our way home.
If you want Leona to, she'll like help you walk back to our new home. Since you're pretty messed up, she'll like help you walk back. Since it's like, yeah, you've done enough.
He'll definitely take the aid. So we're just going to go head back and end for the night, or do we want to head back to the Emporium and get our one free magic item before?
Let's get our reward first.
Before we leave, I go up, take my tree axe, chop a piece of wood to make arrows later.
They give you free arrows, and you still want to make more.
They're more special if you make it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys gather your winnings and go on your way, Jester escorts you all back, and eventually you make it back into town. It is a decently long walk, but you guys take turns on the Phantom Steed, and makes it more bearable. But yeah, you guys have had another crazy day.
I said,
Yep.
didn't Joey say something about ritual casting? He could just cast
Multiple.
Oh.
Well, he
Yeah.
also, I guess technically yes, but it says take time.
Unfortunately, I used up all his spell slots.
Ritual casting
ritual
doesn't cost it, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
forgot.
just gonna take 40 minutes.
Yeah, I would also have to see if there's like a certain like thing he has to give up to do that, because that's kind of crazy that you could just give everybody a Phantom Steed. You have a Phantom Steed. You have a Phantom Steed. If that's like if because I think I mentioned it before, in combat I would have to scale it to where that
It's
would.
just him.
Yeah. Also, like, I would probably have to revert the HP thing that I gave the Phantom Steed in the first place, because I'm pretty sure those things actually don't have HP to their name originally in the spell. So, like, a small wind can basically make them vanish.
Yeah.
It's considered a familiar, I believe, and it like has like maybe like 5 hit points.
Yeah. At least in this case, yeah. It's considering this is like...
It's
I'll
using the statistics for a riding horse, so he does have only like super low HP.
Yeah, unfortunately, a riding horse's HP is 5 HP.
It's like 12.
Yeah, it's like anything can one shot it in this place. I'll say this is how I'll balance it. I'll say like on travel, you guys can definitely he can definitely cast ritual cast 5 Phantom or 5 Phantom Steeds for everybody, and they have like the standard 5 hit points. But when he's in combat, his single Phantom Steed will take up those hit points and add up together.
Yeah. So it's essentially he splits his current like high leveled Phantom Steed into 5, and then when he's in combat, he recombines them.
Basically, just to balance it, and so to also allow everybody to have a move, be able to travel easier. But as you guys all return,
Alright. I guess we walk into the magic shop. Did your scroll work? Did it make its way back?
Oh yes, it did.
Hopefully we didn't damage it too badly.
It is in pretty decent shape, though there is a lot of dent marks on the back of it. I have no idea how the hell you managed that.
Mere bruising.
Just Avaris is like limping inside us.
We all just let him come inside.
I would also assume you guys took a short rest on your way here, just like took a break somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and heal yourselves if you want to. You're more than likely gonna get a long rest after this as well.
Yeah.
Just let the Phantom Steed do the driving, and we just sleep on the ride.
Sleep on it, yeah.
But I get all my chi back. Just gonna do. I can go back 20 is decent. Not a name.
I assumed we were just long resting afterwards, so I was just putting everything back to max.
Yeah. I guess for like roleplay wise, if you don't walk in like completely, absolutely direct. You at least walk in as if you took a break of some sort.
Yeah.
No blood on the clothes, but no open wounds.
Yeah. But you did a very good job. As for your reward, you may of course pick any rare item from my shop, and it is yours.
I have chosen the Cloak of Displacement.
Looks at the rest of the group. If that's cool.
Oh, is it one for?
It is one. It is one item. I am not giving you all one rare item.
No, that makes sense.
You wish.
I misunderstood. I misunderstood.
You wish.
I would like a ring of. If you haven't, I'd like a ring of protection.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out who gets an item then.
You can take the cloak of, because Joey actually has a cloak of displacement.
It's like, let's see, protection.
Yeah, otherwise, if it is actually only 300 gold, I would just buy the Cloak of Protection instead.
And don't worry about it. It is still going to be one item, whether you buy it or get it free. I definitely do not need a Cloak of Displacement.
I would like a cloak of protection, if that's fine with everyone. Or if that's fine with our shopkeeper over here.
Of course. I believe the Cloak of Protection is uncommon, though, so I'm considering both of you were interested in it. I am okay with giving you 2 Cloak of Protections.
That's very kind of you, ma'am. Thank you.
You did me a kindness.
Alright, so we each get a Cloak of Protection?
Yep. She would also be like, you know how much I would have to pay an aspect to deal with this?
How much?
I make a persuasion.
Now you get to see where Avaris's failures are.
You say make a persuasion?
Yeah. Avaris kind of gives you the smile, and it's like, of course, the absolute horrifying smile.
Oh, come on, tell her, as I have advantage because of my otherworldly glamour.
Oh my god.
So I can add my wisdom modifier to that, which is an additional 2, so...
Okay, fine, just because you have such a beautiful smile. It would possibly cost me 3 times as much, or even 5 times as much, just because this is so out of the way for a normal aspect to deal with.
Well, shame on them for charging you so much, since you seem like such a delightful lady.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's an elven chain.
Do visit, when you visit the other domains, do visit the other emporiums, as we are a chain of sorts of a store.
Of course.
There are also other aspects that are in charge of those shops.
Well, hopefully Well, hopefully, if we go to all these other shops, they're as pleasant as you, ma'am.
Most of them are.
Out of character question.
Mhm.
Do any of the other players actually have use of a 300 gold diamond? Do we have anything with Revivify or anything yet?
No.
Don't let me.
I don't think Kai has anything yet.
It would probably
not
be
with
fairly
paladins.
high
They don't
level at
get-
Paladin.
Yeah, it's very high level for paladins.
It's like a level 9.
So I'm
think
tempted.
only-
I'm tempted in character to show her the diamond and go. Any chance you can make use of this? And if so, perhaps we could sell this to you.
Oh, of course I can use it. Actually, considering you did this task for me and it did put you more or less in danger, even though the sigils I placed upon you, if you did manage to somehow get yourselves killed, you wouldn't actually die, you would just end up back here. It was a contingency of sorts, but to make sure in a way I'm putting an investment in all of you, I will give you this. As she puts the diamond like under the desk and then pulls out a different type of potion, and it is like gold in nature. It's like a yellow bright potion. And she hands this to you as it is a potion of revivification.
All right. I'm assuming I don't know what it is, but I'll take it.
She tells you.
Okay.
She literally straight up. There's no guessing. She's just like,
Oh well, that would be useful.
Yes, unfortunately, us aspects, once you go actually investigating this corruption business, we aspects cannot accompany you nor help you in the situation. So you will in fact be on your own.
Yes. Considering that this was not as dangerous as what we are going to face later on, does not bode well.
Who's up for more sparring and training to get stronger?
What should I take?
If we have the time, then sure.
Alright, what should I take, guys? Cloak of the Bat or Amulet of Health?
For buying an item or for
No,
Do you
for
have-
the free item. I didn't take it. The
Her-
displacement.
remember it was only
We already
one.
got the.
Yep. So it
Oh,
was
it's
only
just one item.
it was only one item. Though considering you
Gotcha.
guys went with an uncommon item, she gave
You
you
got
two.
two.
Yeah.
No, this is to buy later on. Sorry,
No,
half
you're good.
out loud thinking later on.
I mean, how much do you have?
470. So, like I said, later on.
I mean, if she goes on the lower end of the price range, I can cough up the rest and meet an 800.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll think about it on later. I am just making in my notes of these.
I mean, I don't think I would succeed at bartering with her, but I can always try persuasion.
I believe it is a good idea to keep in mind what to buy in the future, and the other emporiums do carry the same stock as I do. And who knows, maybe they also have something that they wish for you to do for them in exchange for similar trades.
Mm-hmm.
But as a last gift, I will give you these as she gives you 3 more health potions and one last greater healing. Do know that this is the last thing we can give you for your journey at the beginning of your journey, as the rest is up to you.
Indeed.
Well, what say you guys? We go have a nap. Still looking tired.
That sounds like a lovely idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm assuming as you guys return home for a long rest, that is where we will pick up next time.
Yep.
This is a pretty good session, by the way.
Thank you. That's I am super glad that I got to run the dragon, because that was the first time I ran a dragon.
Also, let's give it up for Stag, because
fucking riding the dragon and staying on that thing more than 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Bull riding record. I will say this, as considering, I'm assuming you guys as level 6 would have already done some things as level 6, and then I did throw two elementals and then a combined elemental, and as well as you guys fought a freaking adult dragon and won without a single person going unconscious, by the way. You guys do level up from this.
Yay!
Ooh.